Good morning. I hope everybody had a great evening yesterday. Quite interesting. A lot of stuff went on. Let me say hello to BJ. Thank you for being here. Youngest, aim at myself. Liz Livos, Yaya. Good morning. Deputy Director Voodoo. Deputy Director. My goodness. Brianna, busted Ben's shot. Uh, kind to me. Who else? Still Shady 405. Good morning, Cruiser. Good morning, Michi Black. Uh, Grand Rising to Foot Soldier. And that's Miss LA in the clouds. Okay, thank you guys for being here. So it seems like there's a lot of commotion and movement in the beef sector. A lot of people are fighting with each other. So, good morning, Miss Queenie. Um, Patrice Cunningham, internet granny. Footsteps in the dark. I keep feeling footsteps, baby. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I can go review what has been going on in the beef sector. What's been going on in the beef sector? It started in the morning. So it started early in the morning. But like I told you guys, it really started the night before. See, I don't know if you guys heard Rick Reed and wait a minute. Let me see if I can find this link. I don't know if well, you guys can go over there and find the link. He don't share mine. I'm not sharing motherfuckers who don't share me. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard Rick Reed and Rodney last night over on QB's channel. So uh, the they got together to have an argument about the doxing over there on QB's panel. So Oreo, good morning. Good morning, Lisa J. Grand Rising, Miami Popo. So if you haven't seen it, you may want to carry yourselves over there and check it out. Um, good morning, Madison W. You may want to go over there and check it out. So they got into an argument about the origin of their beef. Of course, Rodney was victimized by Rick Reed first, according to him. I don't know. I, I really don't care because we know Rodney is always victimized first by everybody in the beef sector. Okay, he's a liar. Okay, so we do know that. So, good morning, a click in the view. It's good to see you. Yes, youngest, you're gonna have to go over there and check it out. Okay, so I had talked to you guys about this yesterday, about how exactly what started, how exactly that started. But somebody was asking Rodney, well, why did Rick Reed do that to you? I have no idea. I don't know why what is he doing? I don't know why he's doing. So if you notice, if you notice, Rick Reed went live the same time that Rodney uh, went live, the same time that Gomer Pyle went live. So let's back it up a little bit. So, exhibit number one. This is from Rick Reed. He wrote this on his own community wall, and he says, "Y'all friend all over Lady Nika's in the Amen section, but you ain't heard it from me." Now, who is tagged in this? Nest Blaze. Who's tagged in that? Okay. And you see what Rodney. Now, wait a minute, lady maker. My mom, that's my mom's favorite perfume. La, 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 la. Okay. So Rick Reed put that on his community wall. And then what happened? And then what happened after that? It was a different title than this, but what happened after that? A live was set up with Rick Reed's name in it. See, he structured the title of this. It wasn't bitch ass Rick Reed, here I am. It was something to the effect of Rick Reed, I got something for you. I'm going to tell you something or something like that. And then he set this live back in time. And then he came back with a new title. See, now this notice new title, Rick Reed, here I am. So he's acting as if Rick Reed was calling for him, when in fact Rick Reed said this to Ness. So why is the title Rick Reed, here I am? Interesting. This wasn't the original title. It was like Rick Reed, some like I got some words for you or something. Okay, so after that original live was set up with Rick Reed's name in it, do you see uh Rodney tag in this? No, you don't. So after the original live was set up, this is what Rick Reed posted to his community post. I'll give you a chance to read it for yourself. Hickory dickory dock, or should I say docks? And he said, mm, mm, let me get it on my bigger screen. Hickory dickory docks, or should I say docks? Do they know that your mama got people not on the lease living in her subsidized senior apartment? Never mind. Do that hoe need a visit? Uh, I'm telling you, go on. Playtime is over. And then he has some other identifying words, mobile oil change. Go on, Fraudly. You're not ready for the gov hole. I don't want to do it to you. Don't force my hand. It's not going to end well for you. If you go live on me, I told you this came after he set that live up with his name like he was about to talk shit to him. If you go live on me or mention me again, I'm going to lay everything you love on here. I've been taking it easy on you. So, how come Rodney don't know why Rick Reed came for him yesterday? Is what it's the question. He has no idea. I don't know what made him do that. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know why Rick Reed did that. Hey, good morning, Grand Rising, Miss 313. Very Carey, good to see you. Very Carey, are you going to reschedule your name the lyric name the lyric game? Okay, so that's what happened. And then so when kicked off his live, um, then Rick Reed kicked off his. Okay, so that's what happened. The way Rick drugged him and looked good doing it. Good morning, Black Pearl. Thank you for being here. Can you guys please hit the like button? Uh, Let me put my banner under here. Okay, thank you. Can you please hit the like button? I greatly appreciate that. Okay, so then we know that Rick Reed came out, showed a picture of a house, uh, said quite a few identifying information. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's false. I'm not into doxing myself, but I heard all the information. So he came out here, put phone numbers out, a phone number out, and all types of stuff. But Rodney has no idea I don't know. He was victimized. Okay, so that's what happened. That's what happened with those two. So when you uh when you sit around and hear, okay, let's get into it. When you sit around and hear people lie and play victim and act like they don't know what they've done to people, and you sit here and actually see them victimize others. And then when it's their turn, they act like, I don't know. I didn't do nothing. I don't know. We need some critical thinking in this place. We really need some critical thinking. Just because these people say it doesn't mean anything. It's been too much going around in the beef sector with no receipts. No receipts. Okay, so then we go over to Pizarro. And who is victim number two? Oh, sheesh. Victim number two over at Pizarro's, crying like a bitch. Let me see if I got that. Now, there. And victim number three too. Setting up. Victim number three setting up the beg like a bitch. Okay, so let me give me 1 second. Uh, I gotta get this together. I almost forgot this. Oh, child. I apologize. Okay, so we go over to Bizarros and we have Wings. Uh, Reed's old partner in crime has shown up on the scenes. I didn't know prior to going on Pizarro's that she had been on VS's, so I missed that whole VS interview. VS put it on members only. I am not a member, so I cannot tell you. I can just paraphrase that there were allegedly a lot of names given about who was helping her and Reed Dots people in the sector around. I I don't know. The story changed as yeah, she panel jumped all day yesterday. So by the time she got to Dovey's channel, she was saying a lot of this happened in 2017. But when I heard her on Pizarro, she was saying that it happened around 2020. When the pandemic happened, is when all this was going on. So we have her, and she's sitting up there and she's telling the story of what happened with Reed after she fresh off of being on VS's channel, and really seemed quite unbothered by it, and she didn't care, and just Chris G was one of the main doxers with her, and she felt like okay because hey, look. I may not, you may not have known it now then, but I'm telling you it now, and I don't care. And Chris G, what happened to you last night, Chris G? You did say that you were coming back with receipts, but no, Chris G came back with receipts last night. So there's that. So the moral of the story is if people have no morals, then that is the story. Okay, that's the moral of the story. I mean, of the whole situation. The whole situation. So uh, now this lady is sitting up there telling her story, and all of a sudden, what do we get in the chat? Good morning, Indigo. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Okay, so what do we get in the chat? We get a crybaby always. It has to be about me. Look at me, talk about me, talk about me, talk about me, ass bitch. Now it makes sense about my question skip yet. Child, the victim, the consummate victim. Nobody's It was over 1,000 people in the chat. Understand? So, uh, now her questions get skipped, and she's the victim. So, now you see the response, girl, you getting on my nerves. I didn't skip your questions. Something wrong with you hitting the link and asking your questions. It's 850. I'm sorry, I said 1,000. It's 850 MFs in here. The fuck. Okay, so then we get the victim, and then I don't know what the other response was. Uh, that the Miss Obnoxious came up with because I have her blocked. Um, I got this screenshot from someone else, but I then Pizarro actually went off on her verbally on the chat. The Miss, oh, you act like you can't hit this thing, blah, 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 blah. And then what happened? And then the victim ran. The victim ran over to Jay Wilson. So she sure hopped on the Jay Wilson's panel too. I just came up here to see what people was, and then she cut it off. Yeah, you came up here to see what the people you had blocked were saying. That's why she actually started to say that out of her own silly ass mouth. I just came up here to see what people were saying about you. Okay, so Hershey, thank God for Hershey. Hershey then hits the link and tell hey, good morning, Coffee. Uh, so Hershey hits the link and said tells what just happened over. She said, Demons are why you always trying to make shit about you. Why you always trying to ain't nobody talking about nothing that has to do with you. But here you are trying to make stuff about you. And of course, Jay Wilson them did not know what had just happened over at Pizarro's. So he was trying to figure it out. And uh, blabbermouth Venus O is talking all that nonsense, and you think you can do me and all this old dumb shit, but she wanted to deflect from the bullshit that she had just pulled over there and why she is running over to Jay Wilson's link and hopping on his link. Another succubus. So yeah, so that's what happened. Let me guess. Okay, so that is what happened with that. Okay, Amen. Myself, Rodney swears he's a victim and never does anything. Exactly, exactly. Hey, good morning, Just Net. Uh, Truth and Reason. Thank you for being here. Miss Piggy, thank you for being here. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. So, yeah, that's what happened with the Miss Obnoxious part of the story. So now we get back over to the real story that's going on Pizarro. So Wings, is it Wigs or Wings? I think it's Wigs. I forget if it's Wings or Wigs. Good morning, King Roman. Um, people do people do all this behind the scenes play running, and we should believe that they are good people. Sad, and that is my whole point. So let's understand that wings or wigs. What is it? Wigs or wigs? Yes, Hershey did that. She definitely did that. So and that was my point about the receipt. See, we hear these people feign innocence and offered no receipts, like Rodney was feigning like he didn't know. I don't know what happened, and don't at me at anything else. Don't tell me nothing else about him because I ain't got nothing else to say. Well, you shouldn't have had something to say when you put his name in the title yesterday because he told you don't say nothing else about him. Like he can't at whoever he want to at on his community wall, dropping receipts, and you mad that it's a receipt. So you're gonna set up a live to try to talk shit to him, and then when he tell you you may not want to do that, and you still act like you Billy Badass. Okay, so anyway. Okay. Hey, good morning, Vito. It is so nice to see you. Long time. Good morning, beans and cornbread. So, uh, my whole point in this is it's a lot of stuff has been taken as fact on these YouTube streets with zero receipts, and the main culprit is this professional victim right here. The main culprit has talked shit about everything, everybody, people being talked about and unfriend unfriended, unmodded, all this type of shit based upon this professional victim right there. It's just crazy. I mean, the beef sector need to start getting back on its P's and Q's. That's all I'm saying. Okay. The Miss Obnoxious need to be sitting, lying on someone's couch. I agree. DC Kool Aid, good morning to you. Uh, kind to me. Who allowed Wings back in? Well, it's my understanding she first landed. It's Wigs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't remember. Is it Wigs or Wings? It's Wigs. Who allowed Wigs back in? Okay. Thank you, Indigo and Voodoo. So it's my understanding she first landed on VS's channel, and she was spilling all the information that she herself and Reed were doing to dox people, get people information. Well, she basically said Chris G was the catalyst to give them the information that she was doxing. This is Wig's story. I'm just reporting what she said. Wig said that she is going to come out with receipts to show how did I say Chris G said she was going to come out with receipts later on last night? I think at 8 p.m. last night, and to show how Wiggs was lying. But then in the course of that, she wrote, Patricia, I'm going to show that you're lying. So in the course of saying you were going to show how you don't dox, you called the lady Patricia, which I assume was you doxing her legal name. I don't know. Make it make sense. I'm not a doxer. I don't, but we can pretend and play like we don't see the fuck shit. Okay, so it was just a lot. Okay, everybody's telling me wigs. I don't know. I guess because good morning T Velocity. I see. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing me out. Okay, so Reed also said that Wiggs lied about Chris G. Okay, so during Miss Pizarro's live, Reed went live. Now, Reed, I'm just gonna have to tell you, uh, Reed has now hidden her page. I just told Reed yesterday, hey, whatever comes out, basically, about your whatever had come out prior to yesterday. Hey, it's a life lived. Everybody goes through things, this, that, and the other. But see, that's life handing you things that you must deal with. So you must not deal with going into people's information to find out personal information. That's not something life gives you. That's something you take on, Reed. So if since you have taken that on allegedly, you need to you need to stand in the pain, because if that is something that you did and you were doing, Reed, you just need to stand in the paint with it. I mean, uh, I remember when I used to go over to Reed's page, and Wings would be on her page all the time, and I don't recall a lot of doxing or anything like that. I just recall conversations and Wigs talking about she finna go walk the dogs and this, that, and the other. And we used to have little stories about the dogs and this, that, and the other. I didn't hit the link. It would just be the two of them. They are like a team. That's when I remember uh, seeing Wigs. I didn't even know if she had her own channel because she was always on Reed's channel. So um, to see her come back, and I thought that she had left because she was sick of the YouTube stuff, and also fuck all these bums, and also that she was having health issues. That's why I thought she left. So and it's just really, really curious how all of a sudden, when this springs up with Reed, that who's back. But she's unworried about the stuff she's saying. Oh, I'm standing in it. I'm, just so unconcerned about her own behavior, trying to make everybody be aghast at Reed's behavior. I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. So we're supposed to be all, oh, Reed, look, what did you do? And the person who's telling us is telling us that she was in on it and she don't feel no way about it. So we're not supposed to feel the same about her, the person telling the story. You can feel how you want to. Okay, so you can be like, oh, that's cool. They were doxing together. Now I know. I don't give a fuck, because all of that shit that they was doxing about wasn't none of our fucking business in the motherfucking first place. So it don't say nothing about the person who was doxed. It says something about the motherfucker who doxing. It does. That's all it says. So we're not supposed to. Then she goes further to casually admit that she's screwing her first cousin. Casually. I was like, okay. So, and continues to go from panel to panel. She got off Pizarro's, went on Jay Wilson, was on Dovey's. Who else? It was one other person. And I missed I missed where Kwani hit the link and cursed her out, because Kwani was one of the people who was doxxed. And then I saw on LSA that Kwani was going off on her, and Kwani was saying, of course, Kwani was asking how a Clyde, what is a Clyde, what is a Clyde, a one-eyed motherfucker. A Clyde, what is it? A Clyde, you know, a cyclops. What is it? A cyclops. How could a cyclops sit up here and be bit digging on information about other people? How could uh, a motherfucker with one eye steal her husband from his wife and all this type of stuff? And Kwani said, you don't have no kidneys, you on dialysis, and I hope you go to bed tonight and don't wake up in the morning, basically. So Kwani was quite pissed about this, and she said, "Oh, and you think we gonna be mad at Reed? Oh, you think we gonna be mad at Reed?" Um, okay, so the thing about it is, I didn't know. Maybe a lot of us didn't know all of this type of stuff, but I'm just gonna keep it real. Reed, you came out Cyclops. That's what it is. Cyclops. Okay. So Reed, you came out uh the other day and you were Oh, I forgot to share. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, so you forgot to you apologize to several people. Free free Chris G. Um so you don't believe Chris G did the things that they were saying? I don't know anything. Uh thank you, Indigo. I appreciate you. Okay, I don't know Chris G. I speak to Chris G in the chat. I don't know anything about her other than seeing her. Uh, Wiggs didn't lie about a lot of stuff. If you were here back then, you would know. Sometimes people just need to own their shit. Good morning, Ronnie Q. That's what I was just getting. I was just about to get to. So read the day before yesterday, uh, after that stuff came out that VS was talking about, and she was talking about VS, and then she went through the history of what was going. Reed, you didn't give us that part of the history when you were going through the history, but I digress. She started apologizing for some of the things that she had done to certain particular people. So, Reed, uh, allegedly this is some things that may have happened in 2017 or 2020 in and about they said that Wiggs has been off of YouTube 3 to 3.5 years. Wiggs said that the reason her and Reed lost contact is she just got tired of talking to Reed and she just stopped answering her phone calls about 3.5 years, 3 to 3.5 years ago. So, Reed, um, this is some more YouTube's history that you omitted. But if it's in the past, you need to come and walk in your truth as if it is in your past. Read there's no reason to close down your page if this is something that is truly what you used to do. And if it's in your past, you got to mark it up and come up and own up to it. If it's not, you have to say no, I've never done that. And uh Wing said she had no receipts. She said all of this stuff is in was in text messages, but she said, but she may have a lot of emails because it may be a lot of emails about some things too. Okay, so uh, I don't. She never offered to. I'll give them to you, or I actually believe. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Just a hot mess. I don't know. Yeah, so that's what happened. Let me see what you guys think. So I just said we need to have receipts. Okay. It seems to me someone contracted Wiggs, weird lady, and asked her to come back. Most definitely. It seems exactly like that's what happened. Um um And I think that she was very comfortable in doing it because she says that she had left like 3 years ago, but you really haven't left because you also said that you still watch different people, and you in fact have never left. That was another little uh, morsel that you really need to pay attention to. She said she left 3 years ago. No, you just stopped. You just went in the clouds. You just went under troll pages. You just went uh incognito. You've been around all this time. So that's not true. So we need to listen to what we're saying, what people are saying. So she has dropped out of the clouds, or you know put her troll page away and came back under her original she knows all of this that was going on. Okay. Okay. Who doesn't wait a minute. I didn't and I saw something. Now, who is the she who doesn't like to wash? She doesn't like to wash herself because I heard something about Reed doesn't bathe. And then that Wiggs also said she understand it because she doesn't like to uh bathe on particular days or something. Uh who did she say? I didn't hear that part. Calling the facility. Yeah. Now we're going to talk about Demetra. Wait a minute. Nobody ever leaves. I wonder if she was paid to come back. Okay. I knew about the teeth. Her, I knew about the teeth. Her cousin not taking a bath and more. She low key threw the messy, bedazzled lady under the bus. They were running games behind the scenes on certain CC. Hey, Curray, Curray. Well, thank you for the information. I didn't know. I- is it is it that to the point that you have to manufacture stories out here? I didn't know that YouTube was so intense. That's just crazy. Okay. She said she didn't leave, but she just wouldn't stop unless it was under a drop, unless it was under a troll page. Yes, that's what she said. Good morning, Babs. Good morning, Auntie Donna. If they're exposing her, the receipt should come from them first. So exactly. Um and so far Chris G has not come with the receipts that she said she would come with last night. Every time Reese get exposed, she runs, don't speak on people's children and wish the best for her son. But Reed is a gutter snipe and is getting what she uh, has been due. I don't speak on her children. Okay. Wow. I left for almost a half year, but I'm nosy. Hey, Voodoo. Yeah, so this is where we are. She's weird as fuck to me. Girl, she said they have I think they all have troll pages. I don't have a troll page. Good morning, CCTV. I don't have a troll page. Okay. It's scary though. That it's scary. It's a scary wait a minute. It's scary though that a grown woman spend their days trying to make others miserable. Obviously, they are already miserable. Exactly. I don't. Yes, that's a very very good point. They can't come on YouTube, make commentary, and uh, just keep it going. Oh my God, water and soap are our friends, people. Okay, Wig says she doesn't like to bathe and neither does Reed. I thought it was something about I wasn't sure. I hadn't seen it. And then when the person above wrote it, I wasn't clear on was it both of them or did Wig say both of them or just was she just trying to say that about Reed? She, oh my God, kind to me. If I, to be honest, to be honest, why all of a sudden you want to come out here and be honest? And I'm telling on myself too. Well, to be honest, well, how come you didn't tell on yourself when you decide to leave YouTube? Why does all of your honesty have to come on when there's a controversy against Reed. Why do you have to be honest now? But when you got tired of dealing with Reed, you just walked away. And it's awful funny that you can believe that Reed was depressed, but what was going on with you? You say that you were busy. You talked to Reed more than you talked to your husband because you guys moved to a more expensive area, and he had to work two jobs, and then you were getting your house built, and then but I used to be on the phone with Reed all day. So what was going on with you? Let's hear what's going on with you, that you on the phone all day, talk to her more than your husband and all this type of stuff. See, just because your husband is at home, my husband worked 10-hour shifts scheduled. Okay, just because your husband is gone all day, surely there's a real person in your life you can connect with and talk to, go somewhere with, talk to. So you want us, you want to be the psychologist or the psychiatrist for Reed, but where's yours? I'm just asking. Okay, so listening, taking my baby to school. So yeah, it's just a lot. Reed, if you shit, uh, nobody's taking a bath, just nasty as fuck, but sitting on YouTube all day, on the phone with Reed all day, and all this type of shit. Oh my god, it's just yeah. Younger, she said she had sex with two first cousins, and was by some others. I think you mean when she was in her 30s. Oh my god. Good morning, Amani. I didn't hear all of that. Uh I just I didn't hear that come out of her mouth. I kept hearing people in disbelief that she casually said that she was actively in a relationship with her first cousin. Okay. So they said that she was sitting over on Jay Wilson panel, laid back, all relaxed and stuff. They said she had a camera slip or either turned on the camera, and she just laid back, just chopping it up. Okay, child, Auntie Donna, stop riding so hard because these people will make you look bad. And of course, let's talk about the Auntie Donna segment of it all. And she ain't never liked Auntie Donna. She said that she didn't like Auntie Donna. You know, Auntie Donna was thrown in the mix. And she never liked Auntie Donna. So I don't know. I just don't know about this whole situation. Um Auntie Donna does ride hard for Reed. Auntie Donna says that and Reed said that they talk to each other often. Hold on one second. I ain't say she seen Donna's. I said that that was her favorite phrase. To be honest, and to be honest, I ain't say she seen shit. You must be talking about to somebody in the chat. Why can't people speak on her kids? She speak on other people's kids. Does Reed? Wait a minute. Now I'm not trying to play dumb to Reed. Does Reed speak on other people's kids? Y'all remind me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She just let being molested roll off of her tongue like it was nothing. And so maybe that's where she had to carpent. Maybe that's where she had to pin it up and you know, carp. What am I trying to say? Maybe that's where she had to just store it in a compartment. Carpent yeah, that lie. Yeah, maybe that's where she had to put it to the side where it won't intrude and she won't have intruding thoughts about it because maybe she never got any counseling or any help. So maybe that's why it does roll off of her like it's nothing because maybe she has never had any psychological counseling to actually deal with being molested. I'm not gonna beat up nobody who was molested. I'm not gonna beat up people who may have mental trauma. But I'm not gonna just say just because you have mental trauma gives you the right to traumatize other people either. You know, if that's what you want to, if that's how you want to treat your trauma, that may be the only way you know how to treat your trauma. But don't come out here traumatizing other motherfuckers. So, and that's all across the board. That's what was killing me. Okay. What are people admitting to being funky? Why are people admitting to it's been a funky ass week? They gonna call it we gonna no, I'm gonna have to leave if they start calling this the funk sector. Okay. The bath stuff sound salacious. The bath stuff sound salacious stuff to get people talking. Anybody having a mad day knows the beef sector will believe the worst. Yeah, it sounds like she want a honest ish. I don't even. Uh, eh, it sounds vindictive, and I want to know uh, what what reason does she have to be vindictive? If you had a friend and then all of a sudden you casually say, "Well, I just stopped answering the phone." You stopped answering the phone for a reason. You just don't stop answering a phone with someone who you say you have been on the phone with for hours and hours, talking to more than your husband, and then the next day you just stop answering the phone. That doesn't make sense. She's not honest. So let's throw the honesty out the door. Okay, that drove me crazy. To be honest, to be honest, to be honest, to be honest. Okay, why not say something when it was first done? Good morning, Miss Toby. Okay, okay. Let me see. Uh, on Pasta, she went from crying to laughing faster than T Miss O becomes victim. Ah, child. Why not say something when it was first done? Good question. Right, I'm being honest was her favorite words. I'm just being honest. Uh, kind to me the way that I remember it. Well, when you saw read that she didn't take baths. Read along with the chat couldn't believe it and laugh. I don't know why Reed wouldn't unprivate the lives. I think that Reed page got taken. That old Reed page. Remember, maybe what it couldn't have been on this Reed backup channel. Her other page got taken. So unless she downloaded or saved her old content, she may not even have access to it anymore. Do you think that could be it, Ray? That could be the reason. I'm not sure. How long have I been muted? How long have I been muted? I haven't been muted there. So Oriole is saying that she does speak on people, children. Good morning, viewers of you. I'm not trying to say that she doesn't, but I don't recall her speaking on people, children. And with Oro saying that she does that, I want to know, does anybody else agree that you've heard Reed speaking on people's children? Put a one in the chat for yes, a two in the chat for no. Because I would find that crazy to have a special needs child. And of course, you don't want anybody to speak about your children uh, who are 100% healthy, much less have special needs, who idiots are, more prone to poke fun at. So, does anybody else recall her speaking on other people's children? Uh, Good morning, AKD. Yaya always love and positively, but I'm going to say that woman has some issues because I was never be on YouTube telling my business like she was. I would never be on YouTube. I got you. Okay. No, nobody mentioned her. Now, was she okay? I don't. Okay, let me see. Thank you, Miss Parker, for your membership. I greatly appreciate it. It was a murderous Wednesday. I don't see any numbers in the chat. Dominique is one who says yes. Okay, no other numbers in the chat. So, uh, Playmaker 372. I have never heard her speak on kids. I haven't either, and I didn't want to act like I'm trying to. If somebody could remind me, oh yeah, she did say. I never. Okay, let me see. Reed spoke on Reed spoke on Rita's kids first. She spoke on Five Base Child also. Okay, so let's let's be clear. Was she talking on the child, or was she talking about parenting? I'm not clear. Was she talking as a parent of a autistic child who was saying like, well, they said my child was nonverbal, but if Rita does X, Y, and Z, that would probably help baby J. How exactly? See, because I just want to be clear, because I'm not trying to put no narratives out here. Y'all forget how she shaded on Baby J's Five's daughter, and go on, and I could go on. Okay, so I know she couldn't stand 5A. A lot of that 5A commentary I missed because I was just so uninterested in 5A. Fi spoke on Reed first. I was just so uninterested in the 5A commentary. Now she's saying, Care, no, she didn't. Let me see what Care said. Oh, Care said she spoke on Reed first, and Dominique said, no, she didn't. I'm not sure if it's true. I'm not sure if it's true. I'm just saying I'm not sure if it's true. I don't recall it. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I just don't remember it. Thank you guys for your uh for what you have to add to the commentary, but I just don't recall it. And I am telling you that a lot of Reed's 5A commentary I would miss because I didn't watch 5A, so it just really didn't mean anything to me. I heard Five speak on Reed and Rita's kids first. Okay, thank you, Playmaker. She talked about her mothering and the children. Okay. Okay. So we have two who said she talked. Well, we have people who said they have heard her talk about the actual children as well. So, um, yeah, never heard her speak on kids. Okay, I believe Five did it first. So, it's not clear to me how any of that happened. Okay, we have differing opinions of who shot John first. Okay. Good morning, Peaches M. Reed didn't drag kids. Yeah. Okay. So we have different opinions about that. So we're gonna move on. Five would drag, but didn't want you to drag her child. Ronnie Q, do a poll on how long Reed will be gone. I don't know why she gone anyway. Shit. I don't know why she gone. Like what difference is it gonna make, Reed? Because we know you're gonna come back. She spoke on Rita's daughter also. If I had a thing for going for special needs children. Okay, so Reed, let's keep it a buck. See, you said that ZX didn't. You got you people from Philly. Y'all have that Philly pride that y'all always speak about, and you talked about ZX not standing. He ain't no real Philly nigga. Uh, because of this, that, and the other. I'm talking. I'm not talking about him as an individual because I don't give a fuck. I'm just talking about the Philly pride that you say that he doesn't show. And if you a real Philly motherfucker, you come out here and you stand in the paint. Reed, I need you to stand in the paint. I really need you to stand in the paint because Reed, we know you have not left this sector of YouTube. You're gonna have to face it when you come back, or you're gonna have to face it right now with head on. I mean, you're gonna have to face it and just move on because that's what you're gonna have to do with everything. You're gonna have to face it and move on. Uh, shit. Uh, you were talking about it or around it yesterday. So what are you going to do, Reed? Exactly. Reed ain't gonna come back because no matter what you did, Wiggs and VS participated. VS got you off your square. How in the I think in the F did you trust VS? Reed doesn't have a life. She ain't gone nowhere. Well, maybe it would be good if she is gone. Maybe it would be good if she really go. Good morning, NYW, my member. I appreciate you. I'm about to bust. Drop the link, please. No, let me give out my commentary. Let me give out my commentary. let me let me drop the link. All right, I'm gonna pin the link. Anybody want to add to the commentary? You're more than welcome. Okay, here we go. Nothing wrong with taking a break to regroup, Ronnie Q. Um, yeah, you're exactly right. And nothing is wrong with taking a break to realize that maybe I could be doing other things and exerting my energy into looking up other other things that will advance me in life. So I don't have anything against somebody taking a break because, you know, maybe you can be doing something or more productive. Good morning, Yaya. How are you?
Good morning, Ronnie Q. How are you?
Good.
I just have a whole lot to say.
Okay.
Whole lot. Number one, I think Wiggs is batshit crazy. I don't believe shit she says. I feel like she is just a dirt daubling, lying, cousin fucking hoe. I don't believe shit she says out of her mouth. She went from being she was crying once and within 2 seconds she was laughing. It was just really weird. And her kid for someone to have to keep saying um to tell the truth or whatever that saying that trying to say that she was telling the truth, you
I'm just being
lying.
honest. I'm just being honest.
Right. No, bitch, you're not. You're not being honest. You're lying. You're lying. I'm not a big Reed fan because everybody know Reed has put me in every conspiracy theory that she has ever made out here. But what I'm not going to do is sit up here and act like um I do recall Reed talking about Baby J. I'm not sure about Five Babe's daughter, but I do recall her talking about Baby J and Rita's mother, and not just one. And for y'all to say because someone did it first, if it's not in you, it won't be done. We all been on here, we all have done fuck shit. So don't sit up there and try to act like anybody is. I know I done talked about kids.
Listen, don't put me in your fuck shit, Yaya.
You and my fuck shit, you and my fuck shit.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just I'm just so sick and tired of this. Nobody is innocent on here. They're in the beef sector. Now, this bullshit that y'all sit up here. That Wiggs lady, she was so happy to say that she was doxing. If you could hear it in her voice when she was talking to sponge rollers over there, bottom of the
I
barrel,
missed it. I
the
missed it.
mushroom queen. Yeah,
I
she was
I
really.
missed
I mean, it was like it was an audition, and she was waiting to get the job. Like she can't wait to start doxing again.
mm. Oh, like she was doing an interview and
Exactly.
sending her resume. Is what that what you're saying?
Exactly. And no, y'all not innocent, outspoken. Your name was running around there too. And Jill, just wait for once she find out your name, you gonna be in it too. Exactly. She was definitely trying to be recruited.
Mm. Yeah, I missed her on that page, but I look
Madison, I don't care what you say. I know what I heard.
she said I believe the wigs, bitch. Good morning,
I believe
forgive
some
me,
things. I don't believe everything she said. I just don't.
uh outspoken. Just because my name was said doesn't mean I did something. Hey, room shaker. Now, I did hear outspoken, but I did not hear anything attributed to outspoken doing anything. I just heard the name outspoken thrown in there and outspoken to or something like that. I didn't hear them say anything in particular that outspoken had done or anything. I'm
Well,
not
I
saying
did,
that.
but I'm not gonna put it out here because I know it's not true. What was said.
Okay, so I'm not. The lady is clearly not well in the head. Okay, so you have somebody who definitely agrees with you. And let me tell you, I did not listen to one entire interview with her because when she was on Pizarro, I then went over to Jay Wilson's to see what the Miss Obnoxious was over there lying and crying about. So and then I didn't even know that the wigs lady was on Jay Wilson until later, and then I was watching something else, and I was like, it's the same story. And then she was over on Dovies, and Dovey was
That
asking
bitch was
her
like COVID. She was everywhere.
that Dovey was let me ask you this. When this happened and then that, did you do this because of that? And then Dovey was putting together a question with a whole scenario in it. Is this a yes or no to this scenario? Dovey, where are you getting these scenarios to ask as a question? What the fuck are you asking, Dovey? You have to ask a simple question without putting a whole motherfucking conspiracy together for her to answer to. It was crazy.
Well, y'all know she always say she put some stank on shit. She always say she make it her own by putting stank on it. In other words, Dovey lie like a motherfucking cheap ass rug.
Yeah, so Dovey was doing the most over there. Yeah, so do you okay. So
Well, what?
did you see how she entered on VS channel? Was it I have a special guest, or is it just, oh, who hit the link?
She popped up like a herpy.
Okay, so she just popped up like, okay, so I that's what I wanted to know too. I'm innocent too, very Carrie. I
No
don't
view. She said her family members, her aunts, uncles, and mother slept with each other. She didn't say she slept with her family members.
what
Dovey,
who?
I was there for
Oh,
that too. Heard it out her own mouth.
they talked about Outspoken and Tim. They're both grown, so who cares? That's why Sean came up with that video.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Because they worried about what grown people do with their uglies. They bumping uglies. Mm-mm.
But I'm up here talking about they screwing their first cousin. You may want to have a
Not
more
just one first
conversation.
cousin though. Not just one
Cousins. Yeah, so you may
cousin, and one was male and one was female. She
want
nasty.
what? Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. And somebody was saying that the gentleman who she's married to is an older gentleman, and they were insinuating that she kind of finessed him, and that somebody called her his home health giver. That may have been Reed. She may have been saying that in anger. I don't know, but that's a lot. Sometimes when women marry older men, they do need some extra pickup and satisfaction.
She
Was
said it
this
was
inside
before.
the marriage?
This was before she was married. Now,
Oh,
mind you,
okay.
she said she
I'm not saying they. I'm still not wouldn't okay it if it was a cousin. Just because your husband old don't mean you go screw your cousin. I'm just saying some extra extra activity.
curricular
Yeah,
accent.
yeah.
Shit, I can't
So
talk.
you see what I mean? That I'm
Extracurricular activities.
curricular activities. Yeah. So
But she said it was before her husband. Now, mind you, she said she was in her 40s. She said that this happened before her husband, and she'd been with her husband 18, 20 years. But she she then said that this happened in her 30s when all of this was going on. So the numbers not matching. The math ain't mathing.
child, why are you up here? What? Oh my god! So I maybe it's good that she decided to get be forthcoming with that information, because it really lets you gauge who you're talking to.
Exactly. And then she said that she was great by cousins in her 30s after her parents died. That's when she started crying. She said she buried her father at 24. No, one of them. And then she buried the other one at 34. And but she was saying that that's when she was at a low place in her life. It's just too much to put into a basket. I'm sorry, you need a whole suitcase, a couple of trunks to get all of her information together because something ain't right.
Mm. Yeah, something is not right at all. And
Exactly, all me, baby. Let's get back to taking shit to the grave. Some shit you need to die with. So nobody need to know about but you, your pastor, and your therapist. That's it. That's all.
yes, some all me, baby. Shit. Oh my God, that's crazy. So, like I'm saying, you know, read. Th- listen, we are looking at what we're working with. We read, fucking stand in your shit if you did it, and keep on pushing. And if you're gonna continue to do it, then that's on you to get busted out again. If you didn't do it, say you didn't do it. What is it? Shit. I mean, what do you think about this shit? Yeah.
I really, I'm a firm believer. If I did something, I'm gonna tell you I did it, and I don't have no problem with it. Either you gonna accept. If I did something wrong, I'll come out here and I'll apologize. But I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I ain't did shit. And when somebody come, I'm not running. Fuck that bullshit. Ain't no need to be running. Bring that
Exactly.
motherfucking channel back and do what you gonna do. Yeah, I did it. I was in a fucked up place. I was on some bullshit, whatever. But just
Yeah.
say what it was, what it is, and roll on. Shit. Y'all sitting up here playing dancing in the pale moonlight with that devil. I keep telling y'all about fucking with that demon, Satan's concubine. But y'all want to keep on playing in the dirt with her.
And then Jay Wilson over there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Jay Wilson, what you ooh and on for a motherfucker? You a doxer too. You fucking let's not forget how you doxed ZT uh uh Tommy Sotomayor talking about his mama church and all types of shit. Let's
Let's
not
not
forget
forget that he
how
didn't
many
took
motherfuckers
he
you
took
drove past Tracy house.
exactly like it was part of a damn tour guide trip. He was driving folks past there every chance he got. You want to
Out of
go
your
past Tracy
way.
house? You want to
Out
go
of
past
your
Tracy
way.
house?
It wasn't
That's some
like you had to
bullshit.
pass it. So and you sitting up there acting like you uh whiter than the driven snow.
Like
Like
I
get the fuck
said,
out of here.
like he keep always talking about ain't no friends on YouTube, ain't no clean hands in the beef sector.
My hands is clean.
Whatever.
They got a little pee on them. I didn't know my water was off. My water been off.
Oh Lord.
I'm just kidding, y'all. Hey, BA superstar. Y'all know Regal
Oh
and
Lord.
BA, they always come back uh uh when they
One
think we forgot. Ain't nobody gonna forget, Reed. Just bring your ass back. Why waste your motherfucking time? Uh he thinks he's so innocent. That Tracy thing was horrible
your sound
driving
went out,
over
was it
there like
me?
that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear me? I hear you. Can you guys hear us?
I don't have no sound.
Okay, do you hear Yaya?
Oh, so you can't hear me, but I don't hear Ronnie Q.
I'm here.
Okay, let me drop down and come right back. Let me see what happened.
Okay. Okay, so you guys she's gonna drop down and come back up. Come back and say, got him, Reed. Yeah, Reed, you just gotta come back and be like, gotcha, bitch. Yes, come back and say, got him. Okay, who can't hear y'all? Okay, she couldn't hear me. Yaya, it's you?
Yep, I can hear you again. Woo.
Okay. I don't know. They were hearing us both. Okay, so yeah, I don't even know why Reed is even it do you think that she's taking time off because she's afraid that there's some more stuff that's gonna come out?
I
Could
don't know
that
if
be
she's
why?
afraid, but I do believe that she was really hurt. I just don't understand how you get hurt by the devil. When did we start playing with the devil? I don't understand it. Nobody, if y'all don't know nothing else about that woman, y'all know she ain't to be trusted. Even if you're new and you only came back to see her from when she came back, you should know she ain't to be trusted. So those of us that was here prior to her 3 day hardcore stint, Orange is the New Black. Anywho, yeah, I don't understand it.
Uh, Now what did she do to VS? Okay,
She said
so
no.
yeah, yeah, basically, she wouldn't give from what I understand, she wouldn't let her know where her people who were giving her the tea, who the people were. And a VS says that she kept telling her to who to not talk about in the live, and VS said that she was doing her a favor because these were her friends and she could have been making money. But it to me
But
it seems like, well, go ahead.
Reese said that wasn't true. Reese said it was because she wouldn't tell her where she got her information from and she wouldn't strike Nessa's page.
Oh yeah, yes, Nessa's page. Good morning, film. So all the shit that was done is okay because Reed is what the sector is saying. Uh, T. Fuck Reed, and she got her karma. Fuck Reed, and she got her karma. It seems like she was doing everything but brushing and flossing. Okay, I didn't say anything Reed did was okay. So, fam, where did you get that from? I do not agree with doxing at all. But what I did say is, if she did it, why would she leave? Because if that's something that she did, how is she gonna call somebody else not standing in their shit if she don't stand in her shit? That's exactly what I said, Femme Noir. I never said it was okay. I always say that I do not like no doxing. It is unnecessary with all of the other fuck shit that goes on in this sector, like bitches acting like they are going on Vegas trips financed by billionaires and can't even buy a motherfucking sandwich. See, it's so much more to talk about in the beef sector.
Vegas is the trip that just keeps on giving. Did okay, Ronnie Q, can I be messy?
Hmm.
Did you hear ODS cuss Ness the entire fuck out last night?
Girl, I heard it this morning what did Ness do to him? Oh, she called him fat and so, oh, and when he
What
said,
she did was when he came when right after while his live was still on, it was like towards the end of his live, she went live and she was saying he was so happy about the 1K in his chat when wasn't that he couldn't get for himself. It was only because of Lemon and Sir King that he got it. Hey, I'm
mm-hmm,
being cornbread. And just kind of like downplaying that he got the 1K in the chat.
mm-hmm.
So, and he dropped down in her chat with them eyeballs. I said, "Oh shit!" Because I was on both channels. I was on both channels. I was like, "It's about to get good." Next thing I know, he cussed her the entire fuck out. I went to bed after that. He hurt my feelings.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know that she had went live, but I saw that this morning before I came live, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So when he said, "Is the police gonna be called on me because I got $1,000?" referencing that when James got over $2,000, the police showed
Mm-hmm.
up at his house. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh no, you got to be kidding me!"
Child, it's a mess. Also, it was wait a minute. It was something else I wanted to be messy about. He was talking about her. Oh, then Shakemi was over there in ODS chat, and BL was tapping his ass, and he went and made a whole community wall post talking about that's why he doesn't drop down in chats, that he doesn't have a wrench. Bitch, you got enough wrenches around here. You got all you gonna get. We are sick of you. We sick of you. Sick of you. You always whining and crying. I'm
Hold
so
on.
tired of these people.
Hold on one second. Okay. A view. Can you hit the link? Femme Noir. A view is a view. You see the bullshit. I'm curious. A view. Uh, you seeing some bullshit? Uh, because nobody's forced to see the bullshit if they think what's going on over here is bullshit. I said what the fuck I said, so don't come acting like I said Dotson was okay. Don't play me, because I don't play that bullshit. If you think it's bullshit over here, you're more than free to fucking leave. But don't try to bring your ass over here and act like I said what Reed did was okay. Go ahead, y'all. If she did it.
I think you. I don't think she was addressing you, though. I think she was addressing the person that was addressing her in the chat. See, she said, "What? I didn't say that. What you talking about?"
Oh, I thought she was addressing me.
Uh-uh.
Okay. I okay.
Ooh, child. Y'all, ooh, let me hurry up and get the fuck on down from here before I can't
No.
see it. Shit, you gotta put on your armor when you come
Nah,
around these streets.
I was
Then
just gonna say,
this
shit.
last
I
couple
ain't
of
say
weeks.
none of that shit was okay. Yeah, like I ain't definitely ain't said that was okay. I thought that that statement that I highlighted of you earlier you were making at me. Okay, so that's why I was like, hold up.
Yeah,
I don't think
Ronnie
she
Q
was
is on
talking about
go.
you, Ronnie Q.
Ronnie Q was on go.
I
I went on mute. I
I
was like, shit.
I apologize. I apologize, Fem. I thought you were talking about me. And okay. And then when you said a view is a view, you see this bullshit, and I was like, hold up. Hold up. It took me a second to get to that statement. So I was like, hold up, what bull look. Okay, so okay, I was mistaken. It happens. I
Hey, Candy
apologize.
Cane Boo. Welcome to see. Good to see you, Boo.
Let's move on.
Okay. But like I was saying, it was just a whole lot. It's just a whole lot everywhere going on. Everybody fighting. You had like the perfect title because everybody is fighting.
It's somebody else fighting. Who else is fighting? Who Miss Toby? Miss
Ooh,
Toby is fighting her song. Miss Toby, your mic, your phone is cracking. Miss Toby?
Oh my Jesus.
ooh,
Okay,
girl.
I put it down. I just wanted
Yeah,
to
come
say I
back up, Miss.
this cracking roll bad, y'all.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's real
Oh, let
bad.
me
It's
leave
cracking real bad.
Shut up,
Come
yeah,
back.
yeah. You just
You
got your
come.
It
shit,
was
bitch. Leave me alone. Bye.
the
Oh,
same. Toby went away.
it
I
was
sound
a
like Ronnie Q singing,
sad
don't
day. You wish you did sound that good.
I? Oh Lord. People for
Okay.
the
Now,
okay, because I got
what would you
mine.
about to? Oh, wait a minute! It's one more people. It's one more set of people. Oh, Lemon and Room Shaker. Yes, the
Now see, Room Checker and Lemons, I didn't see because I don't know who this Candace person is. So I didn't see how it happened, how it started, or anything. I'm hearing both sides. One side says Room Shaker started it, the other side said Lemon started it. So I don't know. I don't know nothing really about it.
okay. I don't know exactly how it started. I did hear the Candace thing. I did hear that, and I think that the breaking point was the talking about the kid, and I didn't even hear. I listened to the thing, but I was cooking while I was listening, and then after he kept on saying whatever the dude wanted to know his kid and what's the kid and then all that, and then who was it? Queen Sanity, I believe, came up there. Oh, they ain't gonna get back. Once you start talking about kids and dead relatives, they ain't gonna. It ain't gonna. It ain't no comeback from this. And I was just like, Queen Sanity. Didn't Lemon just call you all types of everything, and you right back over there modding for him? It's
Yeah.
like, so how are you talking about what it ain't no get back from? How come it wasn't no get back for the way he dragged you? But you making statements. Are you trying to keep? Listen, how are you the professional on what has gone too far as he went with you? Like, girl, sit down somewhere.
Oh, they was fighting, and oh yeah, and then don't forget the mother and Treasure. I mean Treasure and Robe fight that's going on back and forth. I'm waiting for the next cleanup. Um, I don't know.
Miss
Y'all better stop putting. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Miss
Am I
Toby,
still am I still crackling?
you're good. Y'all better stop putting what?
They better stop giving people Wheaties and thinking they can come out here and be a dragger. This shit ain't working out for a lot of y'all.
Yep.
Y'all gonna
Go
be
ahead.
sleeping in the fetal position later on. Good morning,
Uh,
Miss Toby.
Hey, my yaya. Hey, my Monica. Girl, the stuff that was really stuck around yesterday, wasn't it? I didn't know where to go to. I was from place to place.
place to place. I never got finished with one whole live. Oh, and what about that sit down with Sir King and Lemon? For me, it was so lackluster. There was no details hammered out. It was a whole
We
bunch
got
of
a little bit.
bullshit.
We got a little bit.
Now, first of all, let me be clear. I said I'm going to wait 20 or 30 minutes for this to get ahead of me so I can double time it and listen to it because I like to listen to
And that
things
nigga
on
had the
double.
red ball cut off. Ooh, I was so mad at
And that
ODS.
nigga had the red ball cut off. So it's a lot that I missed. And I just assumed that he put it on membership. What other reason would you have the red ball cut off, but you're putting it on membership? So I didn't even go back to see if I could rewatch it because I always assume when people have the red ball cut off, it means it's going straight to membership. So I missed the good 20 to 30, 35 minutes of it. So did
Yeah,
something
me
happen
too.
in that part?
No, I'm talking about later on. And it was a good starting point. I really do believe, but there was a lot of things. Well, y'all know I'm nosy, so I watch everything and what you say and how you say it. So it was a lot of things that I felt like they were being very, no, I don't want to say being nice, but they were very, it was very shallow. It was very surface what they were talking about. They really weren't trying to get into the deep, what's really going on. And it was a lot of deflecting. It was um SK was deflecting onto Bree or James or whatever, whoever he could, because they, if y'all had a real friendship, take this shit behind the scenes and y'all work that shit out. If y'all really didn't have a real friendship, or I just felt like I felt like Sir King wanted to protect Lemon, but yet he still wanted to run Lemon. He wanted Lemon. He wanted to protect him, but he wanted Lemon to do it his way. And Lemon is doing it his way because he wants to get drunk. He wants to fuck shit on his page. It is what it is.
Mm. And the I came in where he was like, well, I'm just, somebody asked, is Sir King jealous of Lemon's success or something to that effect? And he was like, no, I'm just trying to give him some safeguards to guard his channel because what goes on over there, giving him advice to have a backup channel. So okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that it would be good, knowing what you know about Lemon's channel. put a one in the chat if you think it would be good for him to have a backup channel. Put a two in the chat to say that Lemon should take no one advice about his channel. One,
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 do you think?
a
Uh,
one for me. A one.
like,
one.
what's the argument? Well, I just want to do. I should have to make my own mistakes. Yeah, okay. Uh,
And that's fine. Make your own mistakes, but be safe. There's nothing wrong with having a safeguard in the backup because you know that there's mistakes being made and it may cost you your page. So just make
But
the
not only
backup.
that, but not only that, you know how the sector is. It might be one day somebody might wake up with mad day and just want to do a lot of flagging on your fucking channel. You just never
and
know.
and now
I'm doing BlackBerry letters and they flagged the shit out my stuff. I ain't had
okay.
a fully monetized BlackBerry letter in I don't know how long.
Look at all these ones in the chat. Now
Wow.
let's not act like we didn't hear VS say that Lemon's whole page is flaggable. And so you still going on the principle, oh, I should be able to make my own mistakes. And I mean, of course you can make your own mistakes, but okay. So that it is what it is. So to say that Sir King is jealous of him. So if Sir King was jealous of him, he would be less likely to tell him to put those protections in for himself, is just my point. Okay.
Right.
We
But
got a,
it,
we
this okay.
got a guess. Room shaker.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies.
Good
That's not
morning.
what this is. Ain't room shaker.
Good
The
morning.
one and only.
Good
The
morning.
one and only. Okay. Thank you. Go ahead. Finish, Yaya. What you were
I
saying?
forgot what I was getting ready to say.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We were
You
talking
know I'm
about
old.
the safeguards that Sir King told him
I
to
don't.
put up.
Oh, going back to, I don't believe he's jealous of him. I don't. Now, what I did say, they didn't read my comment. I said that yes, Lemon is going to make mistakes, but I feel that Sir King should be able to, even though he doesn't like the so-called people that Lemon has around him, he should still be able to support Lemon like he did. Lemon supported him for so many years. There should be at least once a month that you have shown your face and you sit your ass up there with Lemon and show him that you're supporting him.
I agree. I agree. Now, room shaker, you
Yes,
do
ma'am.
you do understand that you're just the supporting cast. You're a glorified extra. You don't have 10 words. You have 3 words. So you're not getting paid by SAG. See, I am the female Denzel Washington of this program. What would you like to add?
Girl, you just tried to pull a lemon.
That's what he said to you.
Is I think Lemon is letting YouTube go to his head, but it's gonna be shock value, like you said. Somebody did say, cause somebody told me was like, "You want me to strike him?" I said, "No, don't strike him. I got him." You sitting here playing a game, and you think everybody is seeing you as a king or a star, but some people pay you no attention, like you and your feelings, because I said I unsubscribed and I wasn't coming back. So then when you asked me to talk about it, I had nothing to say. And I said it on Candace Live. But then you was like, well, you said it to this person and you said it here because you got people that rocks with me and you keep saying, come hang out on Lemon Live. And I'm telling them no. But I had this whole conversation with Lemon on his live. So for him to tell me I'm a fill-in, I'm a co-host, bow down and kiss his feet, and then jump flat foot disrespectful. Oh yeah, it's up and it's stuck, nigga. I don't know what made you try, but now we're gonna see.
Yeah, so where did it originate? I mean, what started it all?
I guess because he tried to say Ness, so everybody's like, Ness sent him out, go out the Ness. And I said, no, because I don't know what Ness told him. I don't care what Ness told him. But the fact that you jumped out there to approach me, because when he was telling me to talk, I said, I have nothing to say to you. I said all I need to say. And he was like, yes, you do. Like, nigga, I'm not going to argue with you. If I don't talk to you, I don't talk to you. So, okay, Insanity and that Dragon is trying to tell me he's in his feelings because I denounced him. I say, I never said I denounced him. I said I unsubscribed. And I'm like, why is y'all using BS terminology? Like, I'm just not going to his page. I don't check for him in real life. It's not a beef. It's just that I moved around. And then they was like, well, you should talk. Ain't nothing to talk about. Y'all let him disrespect y'all. Y'all let him play with y'all. I don't play like that. I don't care about a click or a view or none of that. And if I'm not disrespecting you, you ain't gonna disrespect me. I feel like it was a manufactured beef that went too far, and now everybody trying to pump the brakes on it, but it's too late because don't nobody on this app control me and how I get down.
Okay. So I did hear him. Did you mention his deceased brother in that conversation that you guys had on Candace after he kept bringing up your child?
No, I did not. After
Okay.
we had the altercation, people told me, they was like, why he playing? He was just crying on his live the night before. And I'm like, crying for what? And then that's when they told me about his deceased brother got murdered and started feeding me the information on that. So that was basically the chat and people that interact with me, giving me information to go back and use against him. Because I didn't know
Okay.
nothing about it because I was unsubscribed.
So you never had said anything about his deceased child.
Not today, no, not that
So
day.
what?
But the next day I did on my life.
Okay.
I drug.
You did. You actually did. Okay, because I was just going to say, well, why was Insanity talking about it's no going back because the deceased
Uh,
and I'm like, why is she saying that? Because I said I heard the Candace thing, and I was like, I heard him asking about your child, but I didn't hear you say anything about the brother, and I just assumed that I missed it because y'all were talking over each other. Your mic was staticky.
People fed me that after the fact when I went on my
Okay.
live. They fed it to me and then I utilized it.
Okay, so I just thought I missed it because I was cooking and your mic was staticky and y'all was arguing on top of each other. So I just assumed I missed it because I did hear Insanity talking about, oh no, it's up and it's stuck because of what they said and da 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 da. So that's why thank you for that clarity.
You're welcome.
So anything else you want to add, Insanity?
Insanity is not up here.
I'm sorry, room shaker.
Not really. I'm done. I'm done as far as that. But yeah, limit. Yeah, it ain't no coming back for me. I don't play like that. Like I try not to disrespect people. I can walk away, but you took it to the point of no return. So yeah, I'm just saying I never mess with you again, and you need to accept that. Like it is no issue.
So it's a
Hold
question
on.
on the board. They say, who
No
was
board.
that yesterday on YouTube cameras talking about his brother? Liar.
Probably wait, who was that on YouTube camera talking about his brother? Was I on YouTube
Yesterday.
cameras yesterday? I think
I
I
don't
did
know.
cameras yesterday. But I ain't
I
say
don't
I
know.
did. Said I didn't on Candy where the argument initially took place. That I didn't know about his brother because I'm not subscribed. And they say he deleted the live, but people actually fed me that information. It came from the chat.
No, what let's be clear, Chad. I asked her, did she talk about his brother on Candace's live because that's where I heard them get into a big thing. And then I later heard Room Shaker say that it's gonna be up and stuck because they talked about kids and the brother. So I may have confused you guys. So
No. We weren't confused. What Room Shaker
now
said was, Room Shaker said she didn't know anything about it, and she may have said something the next morning, the next day. The next day would have been the same day she was on Room Shake on YouTube cameras. I think that's what they're asking.
No, the first live after Candace live was on my page. So that's when I spoke on his brother because they was feeding me the information and they like he just cried on his live and he erased it. So that was on my live. And then when I went on YouTube cameras, because YouTube camera was in disbelief. She said, Lemon don't bring up kids. He don't speak on kids. So she said, Lemon, did you do this? And Lemon said, yes, I did. And then Candace was like, she didn't even know it was a beef. I said it wasn't. It seemed like it was something. And then they were like, they tried to say, because he kept saying Ness told him. So they tried to say that Ness influenced him. I need to go after Ness. I said, y'all can't tell me who to go after, because if Ness wanted to shoot a bull dagger or anything my way, she could have. But
You
Lenny
said a
jumped out
bull
here. So,
dagger? Shoot a bull dagger. Go ahead.
Now we throwing whole people at people. Okay.
right, but then Lemon jumped out there. So then they were like, Ness just using him and pulling his strings. I'm like, can't nobody make me come at you if I don't have an issue with you. And you can hear the animosity and the frustration in his voice. So then it was some people saying he was frustrated and going through emotions because of his brother. And some people say, no, don't excuse that behavior because he did that to Envy. And they start going down a list of names that he did it to.
Well, yeah. So what you're saying about YouTube cameras yesterday, that you did not get on YouTube cameras yesterday and talk about his brother as well. That's the
Well, she
question.
questioned him and he said what he said. He turned up and I turned up too. And then she was like, we ain't doing that over there. So respect out of her
Okay.
platform. And we shut the conversation down.
Okay, I got you. Okay, all right. So I didn't see it, so I was just had that question from the person in the chat. So yeah, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So, but didn't it start over a
Absolutely.
mod stick? I don't think your thing was over no mod stick at all, was it?
No. This is
Yeah,
starting
that
with a stick. Lemmy felt some type of way because people were saying that Room Shaker said she unsubscribed from you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Because this is like the second time I heard you announce that you unsubscribing from people. Why do you do that? Why don't you just unsubscribe?
Because no. Big Rig, Sanity, and a couple of other people be coming to me telling me that it's Teleport Tuesday. Let's go over there and kick it. And I'm like, no, I'm not going over there. So then when they ask me why, I tell them like, y'all know what it is. Y'all was there for the whole conversation. The way I feel, I'm not supporting nobody that don't support me. I don't feel like nobody on YouTube is more important to me. If I'm sitting here supporting you and pulling up to your lives, I expect you to spin a block one time or two will come to mine just like I come to yours. And if you don't, eventually I'm unsubscribing. It is what it is. So people have started calling me out about it. Like, I don't see you here. Why you ain't here? So I just tell them like, it ain't no beef. I just moved around.
okay, reasonable. That sounds
Oh,
reasonable.
okay. So
But
basically, you unsubscribed because he wasn't supporting you. He wasn't coming to you.
Right.
but you
Because when
you
Lemon started his platform, Lemon seeked me out and I didn't even know who Lemon was. He kept telling me he's a new content creator and he want me to pull up on his platform. He done had a couple of shows where he was up there announcing that he loved me and he fucked with me and he want me to keep coming to his channel. So then I was like, well, I told you what my rules is. I give everybody a shot, but I'm like, all I expect is the same energy I pour out to get back. And I left it at that. So I don't know. That's like I said, it still wasn't no beef or no animosity there. So I don't understand how we beefing and there's so much animosity now. Because when he called me up on Candace, I was like, Lemon, I said what I said and it ain't nothing to talk about. I'm done with it. And he said, no, you spoke on it twice. You got something to say. Lemon, I said, we had the same conversation between me and you face to face on your platform. It ain't no issue. I just unsubscribed and moved around. But he jumped off the branch. He just wanted to go left, so it's too late.
It's a question. Sweetie said, did you unsub from ODS? Yes, she did, and then she came back.
Well, see, let's go. Because ODS was, I don't know if he was joking or whatever. If a content creator can tell me to unsubscribe from his page, which is what ODS said in his live, I unsubscribe. So then I was in Running Q Live and ODS came in here speaking to me. And I'm like, why is you speaking to me? And you told me to unsubscribe from your page. I'm like, I unsubscribed, kept it moving. He said I was texting the temperatures. And then he came on my live and talked to me. And he said, Room Shaker, I was just playing with you. I said, ODS, I don't play like that. If a subscriber subscriber tell me they don't want me in their chat or in on their page, I'm politely gonna unsubscribe. No ill will, no hard feelings. And then he was like, "No, I subscribe back to you. You can subscribe back to me." So I resubscribed and left it at that. But I'm like, I don't play like that, ODS. I'm an honor subscriber wishes or a panel holder wishes if they say they don't want me on their page. I ain't gotta be there.
Okay.
Room shaker,
So
room shaker. What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
I was
I
gonna
knew it.
say
I knew it.
Cancer. I
I
was
knew
gonna
it. I was
say
about to ask you,
Cancer.
were you a Cancer? I was like, she is giving me Cancer energy. I fucking
And
knew
listen,
it.
I say I don't get the what a sign means and this, that, and the other, but as soon as I was just I had my mouth curved to say Cancer or Scorpio.
Definitely Cancer, heart on the sleeve.
Hmm.
I knew it.
Now, room shaker. So are we gonna see this go any further? Is that what you're saying, or are you done with it? Talking about it, or you just
Every
gonna
time he come
grab
for
them
me,
up?
'cause like I say, it really ain't the issue, it's the principle. Every time he come for me, I'm fighting back. And I don't care how nobody take it.
Oh, you
Because it
supposed
wasn't
to.
no issue. You made it one. He made it one. So you could just go on your separate ways and I can keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not subscribed. I'm not gonna hit your panel. I'm not gonna chase you down in chats. I ain't gonna say nothing to you. And you gonna give me the same courtesy or it's gonna be up and stuff forever. Like I could dismiss you because we didn't have no ties. But you not gonna sit here and think every time you see me somewhere you gonna come for me either, and I'm just gonna bow down.
Bad weed, what it do?
I got you, room shaker. Well, thanks for coming up and giving. Is that all I wanted? I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all the questions that I had for you
Okay,
about that.
thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming up. I appreciate it. Now let's talk about Demetra. I okay. Somebody brought it up in the Femme Noir. Good morning, ODS. I have
Mom.
unsubscribed from you. Okay, so no, I'm just kidding, ODS. Femme Noir brought up the subject of Demetra calling. A couple of people brought it up, and I'm glad you guys reminded me. So did she? I haven't seen the live yet. I usually watch Demetra because there was just so much shit going on, and then I was like, I got to get to
I
that,
think
and
it
then I
happened this
forgot.
morning. I think it happened this morning.
I thought it
'Cause-
happened last night.
no, I think it happened. I'm not sure because I didn't.
Hold on,
I didn't wasn't in her last live.
hold on. A view. You're on mute.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing? Good
I,
morning. I'm gonna sit here
I
for a minute. Let me get myself tuned together. I'm in listening.
okay.
Okay.
So I thought that it happened yesterday after somebody's live, after Pizarro's live. I thought
I don't
that's
know
when it
when.
happened.
I know she said the first thing that she was calling the next day. Now I'm
Oh,
gonna tell
okay.
y'all, I have a very unpopular opinion. I don't tell none of you bitches how to fight. I I personally, I ain't calling nobody. I ain't doxing nobody. But if that's what y'all want to do, that's on you. I ain't got shit to do with it.
Okay. So did anybody actually hear her call, or was it
Miss Benita, you said she called yesterday. Go down one more. One more comment.
oh, so you did hear her call yesterday. Okay. So um wow, I'ma definitely watch. She was calling someone today. So what is it? I understand that they don't like each other, but I didn't understand why what is the animosity so deep between them two? I didn't even know it was so. Did she doc something about Demetra? What's going on with this? I don't know what's going on with their fight.
Yeah, she did.
Um,
She docs a whole lot of stuff about Demetra. She did it dirty. And Demetra, you know how Demetra is. She don't forget
Okay.
shit. I heard Demetra called the Dagon hospital. She was calling, inquiring about the lady's son there. She said Reed's last name and the son's last name. And then she was hoping, I guess, she would get a worker that would answer the phone and let her know everything. But the worker was like, no, we can't give you nothing unless you have a damn case number or something. And then you got to call the caseworker and stuff. I don't really know the political words for all that fool la because I don't have no situations like that. But I mean, I don't have any. But yeah, so she tried to go through the back door way. You know how people call right there on the live and stuff,
Mhm.
and she's only given limited information. The lady told her that basically you have to call the mother because she said, "Oh, I'm just a family friend or something like that. I'm just checking on them and stuff like that. Y'all need to stop doing that
I
shit."
don't
But
see that.
anyway,
You
and
see
then
that?
huh?
I was asking Ronnie Q.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right now. She called the ward. She named the hospital. She named the son's name. And I didn't know that Reed's last name was that last name. Well, she might not have the same last name because women now they don't the name is anyway. So the lady that answered the phone did her job. She did not give any information to her about it. And you could take it that she applied that the son was in there at that time. She just said it generally, like you cannot get any information, you cannot have that person call you. And she was like, "Yeah, I want him to call." So anyway, blah blah blah. You know how that goes. But the hatred or the beef is because Reed had done some dirty shit to her, and it was already out here. And then she said that Reed flagged her channel.
Correct.
So they got a whole lot of beef with
Well,
yeah. Go ahead.
well, let me say this. Let me say this. I like Demetria. I like Reed. I think that was over the top because
Yes.
it's dealing with some one who's already going through some emotional things and that type of stuff. I think that was
Ooh, can I play
I
devil's advocate?
can I finish? I
Go
think
ahead.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
I think that
Let me
that
finish.
was too far to go.
Yes.
Especially it wasn't even Reed herself, and that's just my
Right.
opinion about it. Okay, if you wanted to say, well, Reed did this and that, okay, but that wasn't Reed. So I think I think that was a step too far. That's just my opinion. I'm not gonna get mad at either of them, but that's just my opinion. Go ahead, play devil's advocate. You mean
Okay.
motherfucker.
Okay. Now, you just said that Reed had put some information out here about her, which is actually taking it off of YouTube. So if you started with me taking it off of YouTube, why is it wrong for me to take it off of YouTube to get back at you?
Right.
Because I don't. Okay, so see, you have to be specific with me. Right now at this time, I don't know. They said Reed. There's a legend that Reed doxed her, but I need some facts. What did
Child, that
Reed
was so
put
long
something?
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
I just
was
wouldn't do
deep.
that. Even if I wanted to hurt Reed so much that I wanted to dox her, I wouldn't. I'm not. She's not me. But I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Ronnie
wouldn't touch
Q.
I
that.
understand. I don't.
Okay.
I don't agree with the doxing and doing calling the alphabet people. I don't do none of that shit. But I will drag everybody from your great grandmother down to the semen in your boyfriend's balls.
Oh,
Listen,
right. Ronnie
listen.
Q.
That's why I keep my man's balls empty for bitches
Oh
like you.
Lord Jesus. She priming the pump. She priming the pump. Miss Ronnie Key, but let me just let you know from my opinion, I know you don't understand everything that was done prior that Reed did to Demetria. I'm going to tell you what was done yesterday. I feel was, and I don't like to really get gutter and messy like that because it's not in my nature. And first of all, it's illegal and I have morals. What was done yesterday, if you want to put it on that goddamn balancing scale, I think it was balanced. They both balanced each other out. Reed did a whole lot of stuff to Demetria that what Demetra did yesterday, if you want to go ahead and equal it out, it was, but it still was wrong. Both of them were wrong. Wrong is wrong. And but taking
Bad
it here
Wigs, I know you do.
was, yeah, so yeah, both of them did some fuck shit, and neither one of them should be doing this kind of shit on the goddamn YouTube. But yeah, so I
So,
think they did. Yeah, go ahead.
so
Yep.
if Reed doxed her kids, we know that Demetra's kids, it could be possible. I'm not saying she did. I'm not saying I know anything about it happening. It could be possible because
Exactly,
I
Jessica.
know that people had been trying to find out how old her kids are and what age this one is and what age that one is and what relative they living with. I don't know who all did it. So it could be possible. And when you if you do those types of things, some people will feel like, hey, it's been done to me. So I don't have no ill will or no hesitation to do it to someone else. So, but I wouldn't do it. And yes, that is, I think, okay, that's another thing. I'm not gonna do that shit sitting up on my live because uh that could possibly get me into some trouble. If I'm actually stating that I'm doing it out of spite on my
Right.
live, or if I say, oh, you guys, if I present the whole live as, oh, I'm concerned about Reed's son. Yeah, but if you present it on it like, yeah, that bitch, let's call this place. No, I'm not.
And
No.
she said it when she did it. She said, "I'm gonna call the hospital about Reed's son because obviously Reed ain't on here all day long, and she ain't concerned about her son." It was very malicious. It was very ugly. But what Reed did also was very ugly and malicious. And like people say, you can't tell people how to fight. But I'd be damned if you're gonna be
Exactly.
on here on the YouTube and get busted like your shit that Reed did to you. We don't. People ain't gonna go looking for it and stuff. People are new eyes are on this situation. So by you going on here lying, saying that you're a friend of the family and doing all this kind of stuff, it's not cute anymore. It's not like calling somebody's house and saying, is your refrigerator working? These things are very, very serious.
I just feel like it's the progression of the is your refrigerator working? Things have become so dark in these days and times. We've gotten to this point, and I'm like I said, I'm not going to call, but I'm not going to tell nobody what they can and cannot do. That's not for me to do.
Yeah, and that's what I said. This was what I wouldn't do. That's all I can say about it. What I wouldn't do. So that's all. That's the only spin that I have on it. So I can't set up any morals or limits from other people. People's this you can't tell people how to fight motto has really taken off in the beef sector. So I hope people are not
Okay.
raising. I hope people are not raising their children that way. Is what I'm
I
saying.
hope so too. There seems to be
I
lack of
mean,
moral.
I think a lot of it goes too far on here is because you can't reach out and touch someone. I think a lot of times people because they can't reach you. I know it's a couple of people on here. If I ever get in any proximity to them, I'ma slap the dog shit out of them. Full hand, just leave my whole hand print in this shit. Oh, wait a minute, I
I
had a
know I
moment.
will. I sure
Okay,
do. I
I'm
got
sorry, I
three
had a
people on
moment.
my list.
Whew.
I got three people on my list. As soon as I see y'all, I got bail money already and an attorney on standby. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm telling y'all serious. When I say this, I'm gonna be the first one that y'all go. She did tell us I'm fucking you up. Three people on my goddamn list.
Yeah, I shit. You know, I, what did they say? Yeah, fuck it. That's just my opinion about it. Damn, that's some hard ass shit. That's some hardcore shit. but I don't know exactly why she did it, exactly what was done to her. But that's some hardcore shit. I couldn't do it. Back to Lemon and Room Shaker. Did you hear her and Beasley say that they are going to put nooses and find a graveyard to a close relative? No, 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 I didn't. Yeah, we just got finished talking
I ain't
about
got.
that.
And first of all, we all know Fleasley has nothing else to do with his time, so that doesn't surprise me. But I'm not willing to go through all that. You look real weak when you ain't got shit else to do than run around town trying to figure out where somebody's people are buried at so you can put something on it. It's crazy to me. And that you need to sit on a couch. Yeah, little pressure. Habitual line crosses. Some shit you just don't need to do. You better remember you reap what you sow.
CT, thank you for becoming a member. Now listen, what does this have to be do with Beasley in the first place? Uh,
Nothing.
it-
That big fat. Okay, let me shut the fuck up. Let me go on
that,
mute. I'm a cuss
that he
behind.
that he can't get on his link or something. You know, child by. What does any of this have to do with Beasley? That he was driving around Las Vegas and nobody met up with him, even if he even was in Las Vegas. I mean, where does he come into any of this? Is this some
I don't think he ever was, and nobody really gives a fuck. So yeah,
and
Anything
he
that has to do with something in the toilet, you'll find Feasley there, right there.
yeah, he
and,
just
he better be careful about dancing around the motherfucking graveyard, because if his pinky toe, if he still have a pinky toe, even falls in the ditch of one of those graves, he may fall in the grave, his old half dead ass. I mean, are you serious? The last thing you ought to want to see is a graveyard when you near death your goddamn self. What kind of shit is that? Ain't got shit to do with him and how he live his life. That's crazy.
Excuse me for one moment.
Oh
Can we
no.
please get the likes up? We have 120 likes and it's 438 of y'all in here. Can y'all please hit the like button? Thank you.
Hey, just
Ronnie and
Nat.
his damn truck was
Hey, you can hear me?
falling
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I'm
on the
let me
table.
know when I
Hey,
can
just
talk.
now.
Hey
Go
y'all.
ahead.
Hey
Go
everybody.
ahead.
Hey Nat.
We yeah, I'm going back to the Demetra and Reed situation. How I look at it, like
You went out.
you can hear me.
I hear you now. You have went out. How you look at it
Jeez,
is
I don't
what?
know what's going on with this phone, but from what we all witnessed with that girl Wiggs, they were doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, I guess, in dirty stuff and I mean spending their whole days doing stuff like that. So Demetra did her dirt on, in the front, and Reed doing dirt behind the scenes. Somebody, Demetria, feel like Reed was the one that struck a page, the lane page, and all of that stuff. And then they've been back and forth before about the dang on kids, back and forth. So it's just like, well, she did it out front, and Reed doing stuff behind the scenes. So I mean, even swap is not a swindle, you
Right.
know.
Okay. Okay. So I have 435 people in here, 135 likes. Can I get 100 likes, please? Can we
And
get the
I
likes up?
and I
Thank
could
you.
be a little bit biased because I do mine for Demetri, but it's not like I wouldn't do it. But I can't tell nobody else how to fight. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I just, yeah, I'm just like you. I can just say no. That's something that is a bridge too far for me.
But
You
yeah,
know
because that's because we saw it. That's because we saw it. We don't know what
how
Reed
if
doing because Reed doing stuff behind the scenes. Um, if you go by what Wiggs told us and went on her tour and said,
But we already understand that a lot of the stuff that Wiggs is saying, is Wig really mentally stable? Is she just out here, saying anything to get attention? I mean, what is going on with this that you stop talking to somebody just out of the blue and then come
We
back
know she's
with
not
all
playing
of
with the
this?
full
So
deck. She got two
yeah,
cars.
Ronnie
And both of them
Q.
taken.
Ronnie Q, I say 85% of these people on here not mentally stable.
I am. I tend to agree with you on that. I do,
Whatever.
and
My psychiatrist said that I was stable.
I need to see the paperwork. I need you to post that on your community wall.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we hear you.
Yeah, but that was all. That was all I was getting at. They just got low down and dirty. So I mean, it is the gloves off. They doing because they want to hurt each other, and that's just how that go.
Excuse
Because
me.
it's not like she didn't. Reed done came at her after her kids, and what Demetria told her was, "I won't go there with your kids if you don't go there with my kids." And then blue, she went there with her kids. So then here go Demetria. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
Well, I understand.
yeah, and then it's like, oh, I wouldn't have did it. Yeah, a lot of us wouldn't have did it, but I mean, how how she fighting is how she fights. She got her reasons of why she doing things that the way she doing it. So
And I can't say nothing about it. She's
okay,
doing what she
yeah,
feels.
yeah, let her,
What's
yeah.
supposed to tell you? Get the bitch up off you. That's what
Yeah.
you do.
But
Do
you
what you
know
got
what
to do.
That's
else?
right.
And
Like when you do
you know
stuff like
what,
that.
it's easy for me to say because I don't have no children, so y'all do what y'all doing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when it's stuff
No
like that,
excuses,
you
Dominic.
go
We
ahead.
just saying I was just replying. Dominic said we got to stop making excuses for Reed, but we not making no excuses for Reed. Not in their person up here.
Not Nan excuse. I said she has to stand in whatever she did.
Yeah, and then the thing about it too is like when Demetra do what she do, she already know she gonna get backlash from the people because people, oh, not the kid, oh, why you did it like that, oh, that's so but you don't know how a person feel about somebody saying something about their children
Yeah.
But no
because
pressure.
other
You
than
have to remember,
hold on one
Demetrius
second,
kids weren't on here
doing this
either.
on other than doing this on the YouTube or whatever, somebody split your head by their children. So they can't get to you, whatever. So they gonna do the next best thing. You understand what I'm saying? So that's
You
where I'm
right.
at with
Somebody
it.
said, after she calls the hospital, then what? We'll have to wait and see.
No, cause she calling the today. She supposed to be
Housing
calling
authority.
the something about
Housing authority.
health. Yeah,
Why would she be calling the housing authority?
because she say Reed House is filthy and somebody need to go check and see if them kids in a good environment.
Oh, okay.
Lord, yeah, it's going down. It's going down. But that's what she say she haven't done, and we don't know what she gonna do until she do it. So hey, I don't get on here and attack people. I attack these grown niggas on here if they come
Yeah.
at me. But I don't attack children. I don't care what's going on with your children, as long as I ain't gotta raise them. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
Coming from there.
it's like you can't like not talk about the story if you're talking about what's going on in the streets. So that's what's going on in the streets. And I can't not talk about it because
Oh yeah,
I like Demetria's commentary.
yeah.
Um
It's content. It's
yeah, I
content. You
mean,
do it on here, we gonna talk about it on here, and that's just how that goes.
yeah, and that's just my opinion I have
I've
on it.
I've actually talked about a child on here, so I cannot say I'm above it because I have done it. I
Yeah.
won't do it again, but yeah, that particular day, yeah, I was low. I was hell vibrational. I wasn't even low vibrational. Hey, CEO, little boss lady.
Yeah, we could act like it, but we know it get real grimy out here. It get real grimy in the beat set. It's very low vibrational in it. So you can't just be like, oh no, because if she didn't do it, somebody else was gonna do something. I mean, what we talking about, the person that did it, or the person that did it, or the
But
thing
it's
that
a
was
lot.
done.
But my whole thing is, it's a whole bunch of followers on here. 9 times out of 10, a content creator doesn't have to ask to do somebody to do something. They ain't got to even do
They
it
get
themselves
sick. They get sick and all that stuff.
because these sick bastards will dox the dog shit out of you and pass it on.
Mm-hmm. So hey, we here. It is what it is. Some stuff, is like, wow. But then you, they had a reasons for doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? That's how they. That's how they are. That's the person that they are. So I just be on here taking the good with the bad, and that's just all to it.
It's just
You
all
know?
entertainment to me at this point.
Yeah, yeah. It's nothing because you know what? If I don't want you talking about my kids, I'm not going to talk about yours. Period. And so once I open up my mouth to talk about your kids, um, I can't tell you when to stop and how far to go with talking about mine. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? Where I'm going with it. But my
Hmm.
child, my child grown, and he would never. You know what I'm saying? And ooh, he don't even know I'm on here with this foolishness. But my whole thing is when it comes down to kids, I mean, y'all talk about kids, they talk about parents, they talk about people health statuses, they talk about what do they not talk about? What do they not do? I mean, y'all just saw Rick Reed put out all right the little piece of information. You understand what I'm saying? So hey, everybody, people fight different. You gotta pick and choose who you want to fight with because you never know what you're gonna
But
get.
okay, let me say this: with the Rodney Rick Reed thing, Rodney was up here talking about come to my house. I bet you won't come to my house. I'll fuck you up and all of this other shit. And then Rick's reply was, "Here your house. Don't
Oh
tell
yeah,
me."
I forgot to say that. There was
Yeah.
also a video after he
It's
gave
a
out the
whole lot
address.
of you better
It's a
watch
whole
this. Mm-hmm.
it's a whole video where where Rick Reed had a picture of somebody driving up a block, slowing down, stopping, showing a house, and since Rodney inviting people, I bet you won't come to my house. I bet, and that video came out short thereafter.
Y'all better be careful what the fuck y'all wish for. This YouTube,
That's
y'all.
what I'm saying because one thing about it, it's only one person that I know off of YouTube, and that's Deanna. That's invited to my house. Other than that, you come to my house, you just don't know what you
You
might
told
get.
me I could come and get a ride in the car. Now wait a goddamn minute.
Oh, hold on. We was just shooting the shit. But my whole thing, my
Y'all ain't
whole
have
thing
to
is
just
under
invite
them
me.
circumstances, me and you not fighting, Miss Colby. If me and you in a battle and something, and you take it upon yourself to actually pull up at my house, it might be consequences and repercussions because I didn't invite you, and I'm making this a public announcement. I'm not inviting nobody because you come to my house, somebody might get drug off the lawn on a stretcher.
Okay, so
Okay, she just invited
Miami
me
Popo
already. I
say
can get my
Miami
things
Popo
all right.
Miami Popo want to know how did he get from Pennsylvania to Texas in minutes? He
He didn't say
no
it.
one
I just
no
said
one
He
no
was
said he
Texas.
already in
no
Texas.
no one said
Mm-mm.
he did. What only thing that demonstrated is you can be touched. That's all that was saying. You
Exactly.
can be
Stop
touched.
inviting people to y'all damn
Yeah, you're not
houses.
invited. But they said that Rick was already in Texas. Rick traveled a lot with his business and stuff, so he could have been already in Texas. You understand what I'm saying? So you never know. You never know.
And you never know who he know.
Thank you. So
And like I said, these subbies will do anything for who they ride for. Y'all
where?
better be careful.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I'm talking to somebody else. But yeah, I just disclaimer, everybody around here want to tell people to pull up until they pull up, you know? No, don't pull up to me. Please don't ever think to pull up to my house or do anything like that. And that's just all to it.
You're not invited to my home. None of you. Okay? Is invited to my home. All that. I bet you won't come to my house. I bet you won't come to my house. When nobody's has
Well,
ever
I
said
have
anything
invited
about, huh?
I've invited several people, gave my address online. I don't live there any longer, but I was ready, willing, and able to bust a cap in your ass.
Mm. So everybody,
Yeah,
Rick
that's when
was
you
in
have to
Texas.
take a
Rick
break.
is in Atlanta. Rick is here. Rick is there. I
I
don't
don't
know
know where
where
Rick
Rick
was. He
is,
said he was at
but
home,
I
but I
I
had never seen
know
that part.
I mm. You know, those green walls did look familiar from that place that he was living in Atlanta. I don't know if that was a different section of the house, but the green walls did look familiar. I was like, he looked like he in that place in Atlanta that he used to film from. Remember he and because I the green walls. Okay, but what I'm saying is the only thing he proved with that video is the nigga could be touched. So motherfuckers running their mouth off, and then he was over on QB. No, I want you, just only you. You like
Nigga,
you
you
can't
better
tell.
shut up.
Yeah, yeah, I want you to show up. Just you, just you. What you want to try to give him some bussy? And think he, I need to go. Just shut the fuck up and go sit down somewhere.
Y'all keep on. GKL told me I better not put my address back out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Mike, I
yeah,
know.
yeah, don't do that.
Cause you got
Don't
enough
do.
motherfuckers who out there trying to do it themselves.
Yeah, you don't do it, and if you don't let them get you that frustrated that you ready to just go ahead and put it all on the line, you got stuff to lose.
Because the
Because
one,
I don't
'cause-
care. I don't care. Even if somebody come to your house and I stay in, oh gosh, even if somebody come to your house and I live in a stay in your ground state, you still got to go through those proceedings and all of that stuff to make sure that it was justified. You know, you doing that to a person, so you just, I just don't invite it.
Miss
It's me.
Toby.
It's me.
Okay.
Well, I'm scared for my life. I'm scared of all of y'all. And I
Girl,
don't know
please.
what I might do. I am. I
And Miss
scared.
Toby,
Hey,
hey
Miss
Miss
Toby,
Lily.
what do you want to add? You finally back? You fell off? What's going on, Miss
No, I had to
Toby?
go. I had to go walk Tiana. Um, yeah, I wouldn't be shocked that it might have been a subby that went by the house because I'm gonna tell you, I'm in other sectors and stuff. I mean, people in the mommy sector, the subbies go by the mommy's houses and everything, ride by the houses and everything, and give it to the reactors in the mommy sector. So I wouldn't be shocked if it was a subby.
Okay, how y'all know that was Rodney House? Because he never said it wasn't. That's how.
Also,
Because he
Rodney's
never
house
said
has
it
been
wasn't.
shown many times before. I forgot who doxed them the last time they showed the house. And then it was the same house that Rick showed, and then the drive-by happened. So we've seen Rodney's house several times.
Look at good morning, Geechee girl. Good morning, Ronnie Q, Yaya, Net, View, Chat. I'm coming to all of y'all houses on the panel. Please have something cooked.
I
Okay.
ain't cook- I'm cooking all pork because I know she don't eat
Okay.
I know that's the only reason you should be coming to me if you're ready to have a good time. Other than that, child, leave me alone with the fool la la.
I'm gonna bring
Now,
a bottle. I'm
now
gonna bring a bottle and some edibles.
like she looked like she
Ooh,
could cook too. I know
Look,
y'all
she's
got to cook. Just not look like she could cook. Now
I
Ronnie
could
Q,
get
I'm
down
kind of
now. I could get down.
now,
What I
yes,
say?
I
now
can.
Ronnie Q,
Yeah.
I'm kind of
They
iffy
say
about
I
you. I
look like
don't
I
know.
could cook.
How
Can
dare
you cook,
you? I
Ronnie
cook.
Q?
Girl, my mama had us cooking since we were like 12 and 14, cutting up chickens and all. Yeah,
Okay,
even my brothers can cook.
Hold on,
okay.
y'all. Y'all starting a morning battle in my house because I just told him, I said, see, they say they look at me and look like I could cook. He talk about something. You know who could cook. Trying to give
you-
all praise to himself.
I
To
know.
himself.
I
Mhm.
believe that he is the cook. I believe that he is the cook. Yeah, I love it. But let me say this: I believe that you are a good time. Like you are like the perfect hostess. So I think it's a good combination. I just get that vibe from y'all. Sorry.
View, you don't
You
cook
hear
no
that shit?
salads. Where View at? View, salads are not cooked.
You think that's right?
You health,
Why
health
she over here
food.
calling me out?
You health food.
I
junkie.
got
But
this
no,
salad
I
to
mean,
the goddamn jar. The fuck?
but Monica, Miss D could cook a salad though. She put like salmon in it, or she, put chicken in it.
Some grilled
Thank
chicken.
you.
Only thing I've ever heard of you say she cooked with some chili that somebody took out her freezer.
Oh Lord, yep. See right there,
Oh, I ain't
validated.
got time.
That's history. Okay, thank you, Miss Yaya.
See, we remember.
Whoever that was that said that I'm a good host, and he probably is a good cook. You hit it on the head.
I know.
You
That was
hit it right
Yaya.
on the head.
That
I
was
know.
Yaya.
Oh, that was Yaya. I throw parties her and I have him in there humping.
I already know. You can feel it. You can feel the vibe.
What?
Mind you, her dogs are better taken care of than some of these adults on here. If y'all want to run away to Just Near House, Ronnie Q house,
I know.
Toby house, and don't run over here because I treat my dog like shit.
No, you
Oh
don't.
my.
No, like your dog sitting up here with a damn dress on.
She don't know how to act. She is not a lady.
Okay.
now, when my husband, he like to cook the meats, like whatever prime ribs, the turkeys. He like, the holiday meats and stuff.
Mhm.
Girl, when he gets up and gets in the kitchen, them dogs, their ears and their head go up, they get to prancing around like, oh shit, he cooking, the dogs going crazy. I'm just like, go sit down somewhere. It ain't nothing that I don't do every goddamn day. But they just be like, oh shoot, we gonna get a little piece of taste of meat down here. Oh, he gonna throw something down on the floor for us. I was like, oh God, yeah, they love it. They love it when he cooks. So
What?
that's
Wait
it.
a minute, Ronnie Q. Fem
Who
said that.
is them?
Fem
Go
said
ahead.
that Rita is dropping emails on her wall exposing hoes.
Oh,
Oh well. That's what they do.
exposing who though? Let me see.
Probably
Rita,
Reed, because her and Reed was in cahoots for a while, and
let
then
me
they had
see.
a big fallout. I don't know who else she been been behind the scenes with.
Y'all, she's yeah. Y'all don't know how
Turn
much
your
shit
volume
I
down.
really know.
Turn your volume down, Bonnie. We can hear it.
That's my husband. He watching TV.
Oh, okay. I thought it was somebody's live.
No.
Oh, they said that's VS moderator emails. Who is VS moderator?
Oh, I just feel like I don't even know who this is.
Are you talking about Charlie?
Miss
Little Frank?
Claudia Angel in disguise.
Oh,
I was just gonna say I don't know. I don't see nothing though. I just see uh,
names.
uh yeah. It's the subject pages and things like that. So
Oh, okay.
it's nothing.
Yeah, y'all keep on.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all better learn how to voice note that shit and put it in banish mode.
Yeah, I'm like I don't even know who this is.
I've seen her around.
Yeah, I've seen her around too, but yeah, it didn't.
What Yolanda you talking about, Miss Diva? To you, they say she dropped Reed's and Yolanda's email. Which Yolanda?
Wait a minute.
Yolanda is Yolanda, or I forgot what the other Yolanda name is.
Let me see if I see it. Let me see if I see it. Oh, wait a minute. Uh don't lie, Yolanda. Now make me drop the rest because I don't have receipts on you talking about the same chick you were gossiping to yesterday. Chick you were gossiping to yesterday. Make me. Now don't lie on me. You most definitely lied on Reed. Shit starting ass nigger. She spelled nigger. Dude. How many
Mm-mm.
okay.
Now you know they always say that I talk to everybody behind the scenes. Ain't no email ever been dropped, and only one liar came out. Well, I'm sorry, two liars came out here and said I did something. That is, and we still waiting on those receipts. So y'all keep on playing. You can talk to people behind the scenes, but you don't do dirt behind the scenes. It's a big difference.
Right. I
Okay,
agree.
so Reed is saying I never said that you said anything about my children. However, Rick spent a lot of time talking about my kids. You did hear him speak on my kids. You also knew I didn't drag her kids. You didn't speak in my defense about that. You heard my video. You also was slick shading me in my chat yesterday. I will not be fake, nor will I allow you to be fake with me. Please do not email me again. Um, so it appears that she is sending that to, I think, Yolanda. That's from Reed. Oh,
Well,
so
is that from? Well, I mean, that's from Reed to Rita.
that's to Yolanda, I believe.
I didn't know
Da, da, da.
who is. Well, why would Yolanda have anything to do with what Rick said out his mouth? I'm confusion.
I don't know. Maybe it is to read. Whoever it is got an AOL account. I don't. That's the most shocking.
AOL.
I
Yeah,
didn't even know they still had AOL. I thought
I
that was.
think it's Yolanda because it's to YO. It's not to read.
But a AOL account, not a Gmail account, not even a Yahoo.
AOL, AOL account. Read. You obviously have some displayed. I think they mean displaced anger. I never said anything about your children. I have zero control over what other people say. And for the record, I didn't hear Rita or this is Yolanda. I didn't hear Rita or Rick say anything negative about your children. Don't assume that I am in every live or watch every video. Let me assume that they did say something about your children. That has nothing to do with me, and I will not accept responsibility for what they do. If you didn't know any better, I if I didn't know any better, I would believe that you had never said a negative thing about anyone in this sector. In this
Thank you,
sector,
just
nothing
that.
surprises me. I can't get to the third one. The third one didn't come up.
Little Pressure said, can you take her message down? But Little Pressure, can you tell me who the neck is?
Just read my book. What's a MindSpring account? What's
I
that?
think she's talking about the chicken neck.
Who the fuck is the chicken neck?
I think when they was talking about food, Mike Lewis always talking about food.
Mike
Anytime he
Greedy.
yeah, shit.
Mike be
Hey,
hungry.
perfect sense. Yeah, always asking about what somebody
Oh my
chicken.
god. I know this is off topic, but let me tell you something. I am traumatized, y'all. Guess why I'm traumatized?
Why?
After listening to Shannon Sharp having
Toby.
sex. What? What? Can you hear
What you
me?
say, yeah? Yeah, I hear you.
I
Oh,
said,
Net left. Thank you for coming
yeah.
up, Just Net.
I said
I thank
after
you.
listen I said after listening to Shannon Sharp.
Girl, Shiny Chop was getting his man. And he
Oh
came out
my
in
god, I was so embarrassed for
I
him.
want to know who Michelle is because Shell had a at the end, and then he started. He was like, "Do you want this?" And D, and she was like,
Oh
"Uh-huh."
my god.
She
And then
didn't
he said
move.
she
Mhm.
she was calling him Big Papa and he
You
said, I love when
cracking
you
up.
call me Big Papa.
Oh, listen.
Oh
I
look,
didn't
I'm
watch.
outside.
You cracking again. Um, I didn't watch
Publicity
that.
stunt. He came out and he apologized. He said it was a person. He's embarrassed. It was a
Now I don't hear you. Miss Toby went on.
urge. She did the
Mute.
pop at the end.
Okay, so I didn't hear that.
Yo,
I
hello,
You saw
somebody.
Michelle?
hold on, dear.
No, we
I
can't
didn't.
hear either one of y'all.
Yeah, you broke off, Yaya, and we heard the end where she did the pop at the end.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about Shannon Sharp. God said no.
See, right? God said no.
I didn't watch it. I read about it. I don't know. I think it took too long to boot up or something. So I haven't seen it yet. But a lot of people saying that how could he mistake and have go live while he's having? He said he just threw his phone on the bed and it just recorded by mistake, but they were saying the process that you have to go through to go live on Instagram. So they was like you have to do 4 steps and then press the live button. Is that true?
I've gone live on Instagram and I didn't even know how to go live on Instagram. So it's not that hard. It
Oh,
all it
okay.
takes is a hand hitting something. But I don't believe that. I'm sorry. Somebody just said Michelle was the Becky, not the Becky that he had the court case against. That's the wrong Michelle. But I do believe that Michelle was a sister just by what she said, how she said, and the tone of her voice. But I may be wrong. But let me know.
Little pressure. Little pressure.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Hey.
I just want to come up here and do a little promotion, because I am working on the video regarding that, and I have found Michelle. She is a sister.
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
thought. I said she sounded like a sister. I know my pop up. I know a hoe when I hear one.
But yeah, I'm gonna drop it later today. I really just got out of work, and I was working on it while I was at work, but I'm gonna drop it
I'm gonna call
today.
your job.
Don't you
Well, it'll be interesting. Thank you. Let me, somebody, Candy Cane, can you drop little Pressure's link in the chat so we can go over there and see what she had to do with Shannon Sharp. Little video. Now, a lot of people are saying that they believe that he put that out to because they were saying he was how you doing. So they saying
Mhm.
that it's coincidental that this has come out after all those rumors have come out about him.
Still believe
So,
he how you doing.
huh?
I still believe he how you doing.
Okay, but they're saying that he think that will alleviate any doubts that he is like it would. It's like yeah. So
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that, and they also are trying to get him fired from ESPN behind this too.
Now, why
I didn't
am
know
I
he
so,
worked for
am I so far from?
ESPN. Does he work for ESPN?
Apparently so. I've seen like 4 different articles that they're trying to get him fired from ESPN. So I don't know what he does on there, but
Because he's a commentator. I thought it was I guess it is ESPN. I thought it was another show. He First Take. I thought that was I don't know. Okay, so he's still with them. Okay, so Michelle is that lady on the beginning of the Me So Horny. Shut up. Listen, let me tell you something. You're gonna try to get him fired for doing what he does in his personal life. Okay, it was a mistake. It came out. Okay,
And it
they
wasn't
didn't
on
fire,
Instagram platforms.
but they can't figure out how to fire Stephen A. Smith. They can't figure how to fire that bastard from
They can't
nothing.
figure out not to put a convicted criminal in the White House.
correct.
Exactly. Who has been found guilty of SAing a woman, but they want to
Okay?
put him in the White House. Thank you
It's
for
all about the melanin, baby. It's all about the melanin.
I don't know, but I was highly disturbed by that live. I really was.
I was proud. I was like, look at him out here trying to throw his beard out there.
L L.
He had
It's
a
that
whole beard.
it was the grunt. The what is he was like grunting or something like he was like, "Arr," like oh my god, no,
Girl, that's old people sex. Shut up.
hell no. I'm out. I'm going back to the chat. I really hate y'all.
all right. Thank you for coming up, little person.
Oh
We
yeah,
dropped your
Ronnie
link.
Q. I was joking the other day. I am not 25. My son about to turn 22 years old Sunday.
You heifer. Oh, you heifer. You old heifer.
I kept saying, I was like, no, I'm just playing. I'm not 25.
I know you have a little one, so I was like, okay.
Yeah. He's 4, and then the oldest is he'll be 22 Sunday. But I'll be back in the chat. Bye, y'all.
Bye, Gerald.
Okay, so let's talk about Stephen A. Smith. What's his name again, baby?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. Tyreek, the Miami basketball player, football player who got pulled over the other day, and they
On the way to the game.
on his
I
way to
saw
the game,
that.
about to turn into the players parking lot. They pulled him over for speeding. He was speeding. Okay. And he rolled down his window. He immediately gave him his driver's license, his paperwork. And then the cop got ready to go back, and he rolled his window up. And then the cop banged on his window, roll the window down, roll the window down. He was like, why? And he had it down like 4 or 5 inches. And he's like, because I told you, if you don't follow my instruction, I'm gonna pull you out. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. So they opened
Had him down on that hot ass asphalt.
The cops opened his door, first of all, and then you see him put his foot out on the pavement, getting out of the car. And then what they do, they grab him out and pull him out and put him on the street, as if you're gonna follow instructions. He was following instructions. He put his own foot out and was getting out. And then they take him behind the car, and then they tell him they put him in handcuffs, of course. And he's like, take me to jail, take me to jail. And then they tell him to sit down. And he said, I just had surgery on my knee. And then another cop comes behind him, put him in a chokehold and make him go down to a sitting position. He said, man, I just had surgery on my knee. Now you tell me, now these cops are paid to be at this football game. They are paid by the Dolphins to be at this football game. So they know that is the player's entrance. They see this McCarran coming down a $350,000 car coming down the street. So about to turn in. They know that this is a football player. And then when the sergeant comes up, you know that's so-and-so, whatever his name is, I forget his name. You know that's and then he's like, oh no, I didn't know who that was. Now, let's be clear. They had no right to do any of the things they did. They actually violated. See, you don't know your rights. They, of course, okay. He was cooperating, and it was 27 minutes in when the police captain showed up and said, do you know that's so-and-so? And he's like, no. And he said, I'm about to write his ticket up. You are not allowed to extend a traffic violation any longer than it is to write the ticket. It's 28 minutes in, and they sitting over there, get on the floor, sit down, we don't care, all this type of stuff. 28, it don't take 28 minutes to write a speeding ticket. So let's be real clear. They made a whole big scene out there, and I'm pretty sure now of course the police union said that they did nothing wrong. One of the people involved, cops involved in this, has been put on desk duty, and now they're investigating it. But they said that he operated within the guy. No,
he didn't. There's no way possible. You can tell me, as long as your window is down, I think it's 4 inches, and they can see in there. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And additionally, they had no suspicion that he was doing anything other than speeding. When he first came up to the window, he rolled the window all the way down. He could clearly see into that car. And then he rolled it up, and then he rolled it back down 4 to 5 inches after he tapped on his window for rolling his window up. Okay, so Stephen A. Smith, they were wrong for what they did, and but he has some responsibility in it himself. Now, Stephen A. Smith, you look at that video and you see him immediately pass over his driver's license and another paper to this cop and say, well, he hesitated in giving him the paperwork. He shouldn't have hesitated. We have to take
How did
responsibility.
he hesitate though, Ronnie Q? I saw him hand as soon as he rolled down the window, he handed the man his shit.
As soon as he opened the window, he
So where
handed
did he get this that he was hesitating? Where the fuck that come from?
Stephen A. Smith with his always something is wrong with the black athlete ass. Who never said nothing about the one who that football player who was alleged who had relations with a 17-year-old. Never said, I forget that white dude's name. Okay, never said a word about that scandal, but he hesitated. And we have to take responsibility. We got to take responsibility for you lying that didn't happen. We have to take responsibility for some shit that never happened. I cannot stand Stephen A. Smith, but they want to get rid of Shannon Sharp for his Instagram coming on and him doing what all men all men do. I mean, come on, get the fuck out of here. Oh, I cannot stand.
But even if his windows were dark tinted, it has to be a certain amount of tint on there. And he already had the man's paperwork. He did not roll his window up until the police officers was walking away, and then he came back when he saw that he immediately turned back around when he heard the window going up. So this is some bullshit.
I liked how his teammates came and assisted and also inserted themselves in something that they saw that was wrong, and they stood up for him. I do like that. But one of them, I think one or two of them were detained to the side, like right there.
Yeah. One of them was put in handcuffs also. But Femme Noir, you're absolutely wrong. If you, I'm gonna drop this link in the chat. I'm not talking about what I think. I'm talking about what the United States Supreme Court has already ruled on. I'm not going back and forth about some shit.
No, my whole thing is a whole lot of us that don't know our rights, and I'm gonna tell y'all need to get on these auditing and learn your rights channels. They are here for us to learn. It's a whole lot of stuff that they do that y'all feel that they have every right to do that is totally out. That is just wrong, and they're violating our civil rights every fucking day.
Okay. Speaking of which, I want you to. Oh, wait a minute. Video. Okay. So I'm not speculating. I'm giving you actual law that has already been handed down by the Supreme Court of the United States. So you may want to view this short video. His videos are always short, concise, and they also give you the date and the day and the case that the Supreme Court has ruled on these issues. He is called the civil rights attorney. So I'm not gonna go back and forth with you acting like I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. They violated that man's right. And Stephen A. Smith is a whole Tom.
He's just a coon. I mean, I feel like he's in blackface. I'm sorry. It is the things that he says always against blacks. I can't stand that man. He irritates. He make my ass itch.
I never liked him. He used to be on Steve Harvey's show. I don't know if y'all remember when he had that radio show, and he would be on there all the time, and they'll be there sitting there pumping each other up with this fucking male chauvinist damn conversation that they would have. I thought they were so disrespectful. I've never enjoyed or watched that goddamn Stephen Smith without, like you said, making your ass itch. He's a jerk. He's a jerk.
Yeah. So we're not talking about state law.
And I'm mad that he has a recurring role on my favorite soap, General Hospital.
Which one? Oh,
General Hospital.
Oh, he does. Oh, see, I didn't know that was still out.
I didn't even know that was still on.
Oh, Lord Jesus, you done let
I
me know
watch
something.
General Hospital.
Child, I ain't watched General
I watch
Hospital since
General
Luke and
Hospital
Law
every day.
days. I ain't
I
watched
watch
General
General
Hospital
Hospital
since
every
Luke.
day. I don't care what
Is that
Just
still in Baltimore, Miss Toby? Because I ain't never heard. Let me go check. Let me Google that. I used to watch goddamn the General Hospital, but
child,
the 80s and the 90s is when I last saw it. Let me check, Miss
when the
Toby.
Quartermains got, I stopped when the Quartermains all died and came back to life. They was frozen. I was
Miss
done.
Oh, oh,
Miss
I know.
Toby, it gave me something
I
to look
didn't
for.
get that far. I didn't get that far in General Hospital. My God, that
Mhm.
happened.
Yes, they
Okay,
all were frozen and they all were supposed to be dead and they all came back to life because they was frozen.
Yeah.
you do not have you do not have to answer their questions. No, you are
No,
not
you do not.
obliged to. You are not obliged to help them with their
Mhm.
investigation. If you're detained because they're doing an investigation, you're not being paid to help them with their investigation. So you do not have to assist them in their investigation.
Oh,
So
damn, Miss Toby.
knowing all of this and hearing that shit that Stephen A. Smith was trying to put out, like as if he hesitated to give him his paperwork, was bullshit. Okay, so you guys may want to check out the civil right attorney. He always will give you the video clip that goes along with the case that he's talking about, the dash cam or body cam, and he will tell you uh, if this person's rights were violated. He will grade the person who was pulled over or whose house was raided or whatever, and he will grade the cops' behavior. He give you them an A to F for the suspect and an A through F for the cops. Real
Mhm.
clear and concise. He will tell you John versus this case was settled by the Supreme Court in John versus Yaya in 1976.
Woo,
You know,
child.
yeah,
Send me a case of
1976.
I was
1976.
9.
No, that wasn't you
No,
was out
I was
there. You
11.
was out there
11.
swinging on them pole. Oh no, that's View swinging on the pole. I forgot. Okay,
Yeah,
Listen
we was
here.
frozen.
so uh, yeah, I that is somebody. I just
Oh,
asked this Ken is
No,
illegal where I live. Child, y'all jump down. People throw for. Don't ask me shit. Don't. I'm just kidding.
Miss
I'm
Toby.
just kidding.
no, Tim, I just
I,
want you to be more aware of the different laws and stuff. There's a lot of our civil rights that are violated daily. Just like Beans and Cornbread said, they can't hold, if they tell you they're detaining you, they cannot detain you more than 30 minutes.
Mhm.
yep.
Y'all leave my
And
fam
a lot
alone.
of people don't know that.
Fem my baby. Fem is my baby. Oh, I just got a note, Ronnie Q. I've been fired. Spicy Dicey has fired me. And I want y'all to write letters to Spicy Dicey asking her to give me my job back.
Uh,
Thank y'all.
Well, what y'all did you,
Get it
what
back.
y'all did you have?
I was her friend and I got fired.
oh man.
Oh,
What's
oh
wrong with
well.
spicy dicey?
I take too long to answer my Instagram.
Oh Lord. Miss
Oh,
Toby, it's episode 62 for season 62. 62. Oh my God. Thank you, Miss
yeah.
Toby. You gave me something to
Okay.
watch now. Thank you.
I wish the hell I would watch some damn General Hospital. All the world as the world turns. All my children. Y'all
Dominic
can
Red,
have.
All my children doesn't.
Diamond
All my
High.
children doesn't come on anymore, honey. All children been off for years. The only soap that's still on is General Hospital and everything on CBS.
I
Your
don't know
family
nothing on CBS.
That-
I didn't.
oh, and Days of Our Lives on Peacock. Days of Our
Mm,
Lives don't even go on NBC. You gotta watch that shit on
again, Miss
Peacock
LA.
TV.
I always get fired on my day off. So can y'all please
Well, they
write
put
Spicy Spicy? Tear her community wall up and tell
well
her give me my job.
well they well CBS is about to have an all black soap. I think it airs next year. It's called The Gates. So it's gonna be all black. I think Victoria Rao is gonna be on there too, on a new one.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
so that
so
they're gonna yeah.
I have 164 likes. I need some more likes. I want 200 likes. Can you guys please get the likes up for me? I need 36 likes. 36 people. Hit the likes button. Film Noir, you haven't heard that story. It happened on that was the opening day
Gang.
of their game, of their season, that this happened, the opening game for the season that this happened. These people were being paid by the Miami Dolphins to do traffic duty. So it's hard to believe that they saw this McLaren running to the stadium and in the lane to actually turn into it's bullshit. It's just like bullshit. So they knew who it was. It wasn't a situation where they thought that they were in danger or peril to actually pull him out of the car, put him in cuffs, detain him, and all this type of stuff. They wanted to give him, yeah, you steal a nigga card. That's all it was. All
Hmm.
of these Hispanic males,
They
all
just
of
wanted
these
to touch a car they know they would
Hispanic,
never have.
like
They was hating on that car.
Exactly. I was hating on that car.
we don't care who you are. We gonna put you in your place. You gonna stay in your place. This is not no obscure player for the team. He's one of the star running backs for the team. This is and they knew who he was just by looking at him. But then that motherfucker go, oh, really? Oh, really? You already knew who it was as soon as you saw him. But see, that's like, oh, nigga, you think you better? We can still treat you like a regular thug on the street. We don't care.
Well,
All
they
that
don't.
unnecessary shit.
I keep forgetting Fem don't live here. I think she lived out the country, right? I ain't trying to die, but she said,
I don't know, but
There
y'all
you
live in
go. There's her
America.
statement. There's her statement. But y'all live in America. Y'all got to fight that shit at the polling places. You vote for police commissioner and the DA. How you know? You don't live over here. You don't know who the fuck we vote for. How the fuck you voting for motherfuckers wearing old motherfucking powdered wigs with Marcel curls in them. You voting for motherfuckers with powdered wigs and Marcel. The fuck you
did you
talking
say
about, Tim?
Marcel curls
Tim, you
though?
want to fight? You want to fight? Yeah, they got Marcel's in them old
Marcel
ass
curls.
wigs.
I
Yeah,
remember
Marcel
Marcel
curl.
Curl.
Yeah, Fem. Peach is pregnant again. Yeah, she's pregnant again.
Yeah, Peach is trying to
Peach
get as many
McIntyre.
kids, and she's trying to have as many kids as possible.
Yeah, I was gonna say that film that they probably if he was a soccer player, they probably would have known him. That sounded kind of racist, but anyway, it's not really. It's true. They don't. Anyway, whatever. They guarding the damn overtime guard the goddamn football arena. That's
I have a question for Fem. So Fem, where you live at? What did they think about hers? Do they want hers to win where you live at? Are they rooting for her to win?
Who?
Harris Kamala.
Kamala.
Oh,
Hers.
Harris. Okay.
Yeah, are they rooting for her?
I thought she was saying purse. I thought she was saying purse, and that fucked up internet is not helping her either. That mic is telling her no.
I'm outside. I don't know if it's because I'm sitting on the porch.
Well, you need to go in the house.
Oh, you know what? And I'm not by my Wi-Fi. Let me wait a minute. I didn't put my Wi-Fi on. I'm using my. Maybe if I use my Wi-Fi.
How many kids does this woman have? Peaches.
Nine. No,
Oh,
that
my
lady got
God.
7 kids. 8. She's pregnant with number 8.
Yeah, 8.
Oh my God.
Hey,
That lady got 7
You're right. She always come on. That lady got 7 kids and a husband. Girl, bye.
Oh, Chrissy, the one that got 9 and trying to get knocked up with number 10. All these bitches. Oh my God.
Miss Toby?
She's trying to
Toby?
do her Wi-Fi. Remember,
Yeah.
she said she was turning her Wi-Fi on.
She fell off.
Strong
again.
mommy of Chrissy, the one that got 9, she trying to have 10, and she the one that got evicted out of her the house that she rent all these fabulous houses and get evicted out of.
Well, Peach just got evicted too. Even if she trying to say she's
Got
pregnant.
evicted too?
Yes.
These bitches, they be every. I remember one time I watched this one, and she was showing her house, and then the next I would talk to Miss Tubby about it. I said the next time I went, she had was getting a big house in Texas, and she was telling where what's going to be the theater room and this room and that
That's
room.
Chrissy.
Yeah, Christy. I can't watch them bitches. I cannot watch these hoes. And I'm just like, how they getting? She was just in a big old house, and I was like, I know this ain't her house, but so and then I think Miss Toby told me that she had got evicted. Yes, from that house. Chrissy never stays
Strawberry,
anywhere
yeah,
alone.
Strawberry. What? Wait a minute, I just got a message, so I can't say. Peach admitted she didn't pay her rent. I think, yeah, she admitted she didn't pay her rent. That's usually how evictions go.
But where's her where's her show? Does she have a YouTube channel that does she have uh sponsors
got-
and all that
got
like a lot of them women?
I know she got TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and I think she got a YouTube channel, but I ain't sure.
I heard her husband got a big wick in his last name Wood. His real last name is Wood, and that's why she be. Is that true? So that's true. Okay, I thought that was a lie. You can never tell. So allegedly, Ronnie Q, the husband got a nice piece of wood, and their last name is Wood. And she talks about how how he needs to do.
And that's why he be sharing it all over the damn United States of America.
And they want him to have his own channel so the women can go over there with him or whatever. But yeah, it's a hot mess. So yeah, it's too much, Ronnie Q. It's way too much.
Miss Toby?
No, that's not better.
Is this you, Miss Toby? We don't hear you talking. You're not on mute.
It was Borgen when she first said something.
You're not on mute, Miss Toby. Say something else.
Ronnie Q, I'm getting ready to send you my time sheet because I've been here for 3 hours.
Oh my God. I'm finna send everybody my time sheet. Do I have my 200 likes yet? Let me see how y'all doing me today. I still don't have my 200
I didn't
likes.
get to vote. The fucking
Is
poll.
there a poll? I didn't have a poll today.
No goddamn poll.
I need 25 likes. 25.
Can y'all give her them damn 25 likes so she can
girl.
And yes, I am putting it. Bad weave. I was here at 7 o'clock on the dot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on overtime right now.
Miss Toby? Miss Toby?
Yeah, it's me. It's me.
I don't even know if she thinks she's still up here. Miss Toby?
Yeah, I can hear her.
Okay, I hear you now. I hear you. Okay.
Oh, Veronica, you got a delay. Okay, y'all. But I thank you for having me up here. I'm getting ready to drop down. I will send you my timesheet. Everybody have a great day. Don't forget to slam Spicy Dicey's wall for me, please. Thank y'all.
Okay.
And I see y'all. Ooh, Rebel.
We may be facing a divorce if she keep leaving me at the altar home. At the altar.
No, it's supposed to be me at home.
Oh, at home.
Coming to work. I'm sorry, Big Daddy. I'm on my way home right now, and I'm getting ready to fix you some shrimp and grits. Here I come.
All right, y'all.
Well, damn, how many wives does he have?
He has a harem. You ought to know by now. He has a harem. So, what else did you want to add, Miss Toby?
Oh, nothing. I don't want to add nothing. I'm about to get up and start my day.
Okay, Miss Toby. I saw a little Instagram thing. I'm gonna send it to you. This little dog they put is a little Yorkie, and the owner was talking to it, and she was like, I don't know what's up with you. Every time you come back from the groomer with your hair in those two little ponytails.
Yeah.
And the dog, you saw that one?
Oh my God.
And
all I kept thinking about that was Tiana, because Tiana went to the groomers, and when she came home, she didn't get no words from me the rest of the day.
But did you see that one that I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And the little dog turned around in the middle of her talking and walked away from her like, bitch, I know you ain't talking to me. Yeah, Rascal has an appointment on Sunday, and I remember you said Tiana had one, and I heard King Roman News said his dog had one, and I was just like, everybody's getting groomed around the same time. But when I saw that, I thought about Tiana and Rascal, of course, because they just be overboard. So it's a poncho. What's a poncho?
Monica, do I still have static?
I just
Yes, you
heard
do.
a little. I just heard a
Yeah,
little.
I do too. And Miss Toby, can I ask you? Because I'm gonna tell you, because one of my phones, when I when I used to come on here, it used to sound just like that. I accidentally dropped it closer to the mouthpiece, and something got jiggled or whatever, and that's what made mine sound staticky. And I took it to, I guess, wherever the store I got it from, Sprint, and that's what they told me. And then as soon as I got another, I ended up getting another phone, and then it went away. So I'm just saying that because I know you know, it was near the mouthpiece when I dropped it, and it was so small. It was such a small thing, and it would rattle anytime I spoken to it. So I don't know if that's something, because
Well,
you're
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did drop my phone last week, so maybe that's it. And I was
uh-huh.
thinking
well,
about
well.
getting a new phone because I see that
I,
complaining nurse Noreen said all that static. I'm sorry if I have a whole bunch of static, nurse Noreen. Okay. Um, all
okay,
right,
I
then. Well,
need
let
I
me.
need 12 more likes, and if I don't get 12 likes, Miss Toby, keep talking till I get my 12 likes. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you guys for coming up. Any last words, Miss Toby?
I'm getting ready something because Noreen may cuss me out because she don't really care for me. Okay, well, have a good day, Ronnie. Bye, Miss Food. I see you in these streets.
Okay, baby.
Thank
Okay.
you for
All right.
coming up, Miss Toby. View,
Yes.
any last words?
Yeah, I hear your goddamn comments talk about me being on the damn poll. Okay. I'm just telling you, I need your ass and your damn chat to make sure they're at the polls. Okay, at the right time.
You ain't gonna forget to remind people about a poll. Now, what are you cooking today, View?
I am going to make some famous chili. I may tape it. The chili that I normally
Lie.
do. I am going to go get. I make about 2 vats. I call it a vat, but it's 2 big
Mm.
pots, and I put them in my containers and freeze them. So that's why I had some when that whole famous chili gate occurred. Okay. So yeah, I don't have any in there now, and they're so quick and easy to just pull out some prepared meals that I cooked organically, and just pop them in there. Cause I'm a career busy girl right now, Miss Ronnie Q. I ain't got time to sit on here on the
That's
YouTube
right.
talking shit. But I've been
That's right.
listening to you. I've been
I
enjoying
like.
your mornings. Hmm?
I like to put my my chili together, and I like to cook it in the crock pot.
Yeah,
It's like I love this time of year. Throw some red
yeah.
beans in the crock pot. I love that smell of the crock and
Mm.
my oxtails. Oh, my oxtails, they just be just that you spoon them out and the bones just fall off in the spoon and the meat just be all around them. I mean, I love this time of year.
I do too. The stews,
But
the soups, and that chill. Go ahead.
but today I'm gonna have some stuffed grilled salmon.
Yummy.
I'm gonna put it on a bed of rice, and then I'm gonna try to. I have to go on YouTube. I wanna learn how to make this little sauce. This little Oh my god, I cannot believe I cannot. The fruit,
Is it
the
spicy?
fruit. No, what's the fruit with the little seeds in there? The with all the
Pomegranate?
little red pomegranate sauce.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna try to make a little pomegranate glaze to go over it. Put some
Oh,
dill on it, squeeze some lemon on it, set it on a bed of rice, and then put some. I'm gonna put some. I would say kale or some shit. I ain't gonna put no kale around. I'll put some motherfucking mustard greens
How
around the
about that?
rice.
Switch it up. Switch it up. Right.
Yeah, I had that. I had that at a restaurant, and
Uh-huh.
I have been making that forever. But I've never made the pomegranate sauce. I said I think I'm gonna go on pomegranate glaze. I think I'm gonna go
Mhm.
on YouTube and see if I can find me a easy recipe. I have the
Yeah.
pomegranate, and so I'm pretty sure I have everything else. I got orange juice, I got lemon juice. I'm like, what else could it
Yep.
be? What else could it
Yep.
be? I have a lot of sauces and shit. So that's what I'm gonna cook for
Well, that sounds
myself.
good. You sound like an old sous chef now, making your little sauces and what is it, Bolognese? What is it? I can't think of the name of Bolognese. The salt, the special sauce, the glazes and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
uh-huh. Now let me let you know, I have not had oxtails. Yeah, I have never. And even though I do like vegan food, I do eat meat sometimes. I do. I don't have any wood around the house. Okay, anyway. I do eat meat, but I don't do it very often. But I have been wanting to try oxtails. I swear I've never had them. And every time somebody gets ready to, we're gonna go get some oxtails. Either they run out or something happens. So um I think somebody's gonna be cooking some on the. They're doing a challenge or some shit. I don't know. Neck bones or something. I don't know what's going on
Neck
there.
bones. It's the neck bone challenge. I don't
Oh,
even know if that's a real challenge. I think that they you never had neck bones? I haven't had neck bones
I've had
in
neck
years.
bones. I've had neck
I've
bones,
had
but I
them.
haven't had oxtails.
I haven't had neck bones in years. I mean,
Hmm.
that was one of the foods that my mom would, that was on the rotation, put it that way.
Hmm.
So, but I haven't cooked neck bones probably in since I've been in my 20s. So that's like maybe 6, 7 years ago. So, uh,
Hmm.
understand?
But I've eaten everything else. The pigtail. I mean, a pig. I haven't had a pigtail. Let me stop lying. I do like chitlins and I do like pig feet, but I have not had. I only have chitlins once a year, once every 2 years. I'm done with the pig feet. I don't eat those. I haven't eaten those in like 40 some years. I'm real funny now with meats and stuff because I'm like on a borderline. I don't think you need eat meat to eat to live. I think you can find other things, but I just love being from being Southern and shit. We just cook our meat so differently, and they taste so good. So
Yeah.
I
Oh, just shit.
what?
Oh, the thing that a lot of people be slipping on. Is remember when chicken wings used to be so inexpensive? Like, yeah, you can.
Right.
Now they now since wings are such a thing, they are so expensive. Another thing, turkey necks. Have
Hmm.
you gone not these little thin turkey necks that be in these grocery stores? I'm talking about if you go to a butcher and get
The,
a turkey neck as big as your fist and
they
have
look like
them.
a peen.
Listen, Pete. No,
They
they
do look like
listen.
peens.
No, they look bigger than a peen because the big part, the
But the
big
peens
part
I
be
remember.
the big part be as big as a fist, and maybe
Right.
at the and they so long, and then
They-
the
Yep.
end of it may look like a peen. I mean, these big turkey necks, you go to a deli and get them sliced in about maybe 4 or 5 inch
3 or 4 or 4 or 5. Yeah.
sections,
Hmm.
and then it's gonna be more 3 or 4 if you get the real long turkey necks. I mean, you got to go to where you get the real long turkey necks. Okay,
Yeah.
not
I
these
know.
little old putrefied turkey necks. You chop them motherfuckers up. You put some bell peppers, some onions, some garlic,
Mhm.
and some seasoning in them bitches. Uh, uh, I had my aunt and her cousins and stuff. My mom, they put them in a big ass stock pot, let them motherfuckers cook down, and then sometimes they'll make gravy to them. Sometimes they'll make the gravy on the side. Get you some rice and some turkey necks and rice. I'm telling you, and
And a
it be
pig.
some big chunks of meat coming off of there. It ain't
Mhm.
no small meat. You be by the time my man, that's them fucking turkey necks be so motherfucking good. You be sucking turkey bone and shit, because that shit is just so good, and it's a fucking
Mm-hmm.
turkey neck. That's poor folks food. That's some good eating.
When my grandmother used to cook that also with some potato salad and some goddamn cornbread, okay? Because you got to have something to sop up all that goodness and shit. You can't just like eat the meat
Yep,
off
some
there and eat it.
cornbread. Yep, you gotta use some cornbread. And oxtails, they used to be inexpensive. We never ate oxtails growing up. My mom never uh y- turkey necks are $10 a pack. I passed them by the other day. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, and they have gone up. They have gotten expensive. That's why I bought up the price of the chicken wings, because that now that
mm.
more people are eating them, they've gotten more expensive too. Oxtails are out of this world, high as a motherfucker. Uh, you know, you used to be able to uh, uh, get a big old pot of oxtails for what you paying for a pack that is barely enough for two people to eat. This shit is crazy. Okay, so we didn't eat oxtails growing up. My husband grew up on oxtails. He was the one who's like, "Oh, I want some oxtails. I don't know how to eat. I don't know how to cook oxtails." We didn't eat them growing up, and then
Mm.
so I started cooking the oxtails, and I was like, "What do you put in there? What?" And then now, shit, I love me some oxtails.
Well, one thing that I really like, because being single, I've never really bought a whole turkey and just cooked it. I've always been partial to just getting the turkey wings and drumsticks. Now, years ago, you could get a whole pack of, like maybe two wings and a drumstick or whatever, and they would be like $4 or $5. This was years ago, and they
Hmm.
were huge. And I would put them in my crock pot. They were so big it could barely fit in my crock pot. But I would cook that, and that's what I used to do for myself, and I could eat on that for a minute. Some celery, bell pepper, and all that kind of stuff. But
Right,
I would try to find some drumstick and turkey wing. When I tell you that they look like they were the size of the like super chicken, didn't even look like anything like a dead gone turkey. It was like a premature turkey or something like that. They don't make them and pack them like they used to anymore. Like you used to get them, like you
right.
said, like the turkey necks and shit. They'd be
Hmm.
huge. You can't. They do not like that, and the prices are ridiculous.
And
And I. Hmm.
in my greens, I put smoked turkey drums, the drumette of the wing
That's what I do. Hmm.
in my
Yep.
greens, not
Yep.
not the whole wing. I just put the drumette
Yep.
part in there, and it has to be smoked turkey. You
Yep.
boil it by itself, without the greens in it, because you got to boil it down till it gets tender. And after
Yeah.
it's tender, then I take it out, and whatever meat's still on it, I take the meat out so it's no bones or anything in there,
Mhm.
and then I put my greens in there. I haven't used. I don't think I ever used neck bones to. That's what when we grew up. They used to put smoked neck bones in the greens, or a ham hock, smoked ham hock.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I may
Mhm.
have used a ham hock once or twice in my earlier years, but I only use smoke the drumette from the smoked turkey wings in my greens.
Well, Miss Pretty Chocolate Girl is, and the Miss Just Read My Book. They are doing a neck bone or whatever, yeah, neck bone thing. I think it's a neck bone, yeah, whatever it was. And I saw Miss Pretty Chocolate Girl, whatever grocery store she was in. When I tell you that grocery store was laid out, it had all types of meats and breads and everything. And the meat counter, oh my God, everything was so awesome. And then the young guy went back in the back and pulled out some whatever she was asking for, what specific parts she was asking for. They went there and pulled it back. Very great customer service. It reminded me of Wegmans or something like that. So
Hmm.
that'll be interesting to see who enters that and how they're going to do it. I guess they're going to have cocktails and all of that. I'm not advertising or nothing like that, but yeah,
I just keep hearing the neck bone contest. I
yeah,
don't even know who's supposed to
it's
be
coming
giving
up.
it or
It's a
nothing.
real. It's a
Oh,
real
okay.
contest. They're gonna get fucked up and make neck bones and rice. And just read my book in here. She the one that stuff her and that goddamn the pretty chocolate girl. Yeah, it's gonna be a real contest. So Yeah, people are going to support it. I don't know if it's going to be a competition. I don't know. I think it's just they're just going to have fun. I don't think it's going to be like a whole competition and judging. I think it's just having damn fun content.
Now, beans and cornbread, you're like me. That's who taught me how to eat to cook my oxtail, my husband, because he grew up on them. So now I love them.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
It's
now
the
Miss Ronnie.
15th.
Oh,
Thank
it's the
you.
15th.
It's on the
Okay.
15th. Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Just read my book. Just read my book. Know when the neck bone contest is. I better see
Because
you
she
in the contest.
right, but she might do this one though, Miss Ronnie Q, because she was up in there guiding her, giving her the recipe and shit. This a whole big production. They got a whole thing going on. They've been talking about this shit for about a month. And guess who tried to steal the idea, Miss Ronnie Q? Guess.
Let me hold on. Jay Wilson. He steals every
Okay.
idea.
Well,
Yeah.
he ain't got to that one. The other
Okay.
lady with the motor mouth that's up in the air.
That's up in
Pizarro.
the air.
Pizarro.
Oh.
So she over there
Oh.
talking about something. Let's have a challenge. And, da, da, da. And then people was like, somebody said something about somebody else has that going on. And I typed in the chat, yeah, Pretty Chocolate Girl and Just Read My Book already said it, and Pizza stole the idea. And then I never saw anything else typed by Pizza again. These people don't even give people
Oh.
chances to have
Oh.
any damn thing going on without stealing shit.
Okay, so it's a Pretty Chocolate Girl and Just Read My Books
Yes,
challenge.
ma'am. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
and oh wow. Okay, so that's why I was like, I have been hearing about it, but I don't know who's giving it. So thank you for
You're welcome.
look at Brianna Busted Beans knew who tried to steal it as well.
Okay,
All
well,
right,
good
thank you for
luck.
coming up, a viewer. I
You're welcome.
appreciate
I'll
it.
talk to you later. Bye bye.
All right, bye-bye. So I want to thank a view is a view, Yaya, Miss Toby, Light Bright, for hitting the panel and chit chatting with me today. Let me see if you guys. Let me see. Y'all probably didn't. I cannot trust you guys. You do good when I give you a poll, but oh no, I need 9 more likes. But I'm just gonna leave it there and hope that I get 9 likes on the replay. All right, thank you guys for coming out. I hope you guys have a great day. Oh, somebody's in the back. Let me see who this is. Okay, Miss Cruiser.
Ma'am, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Cruiser.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey, everybody in the chat. I'm breathing hard because I had to run over here after I finished my training to make sure I catch you before you go off.
What
Listen,
happened?
it's Shannon Sharp. I know it's past, and I need to go back to it. Y'all already
Mhm.
discussed it. I'm gonna wind it. I'm gonna wind the tape back and watch it. Do it. So I missed your segment on Shannon Sharp. I would like to say on behalf of us women who want men to hush. Can I talk about it a little bit? Just a little bit.
I didn't see it, but tell me about it. Yes.
Oh, you will see it before the morning's over. So I just need men to stop asking us quick. Well, let me speak for me. I ain't gonna speak for another. Don't be asking me and asking me questions and talking to me while I'm in the throes. If you got to ask me, do I feel it or is it there? You taking this big? It must not be that big if you got to ask me.
Oh my God.
Because I already know it's there, sir. Because if I can't feel it, there's a problem. I would have told you. Now, all of this want me to make noise and talk to you and stuff. I can't stand it. I'm trying to concentrate. Trying to get to my big one. You're disrupting my thoughts.
I got work to do. This is not a quiz.
Right. Don't talk to me unless we change in positions. In other words, shut up while we. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
That video got on my nerves.
Just slap me on the booty and say, "Turn over, baby." That's all I want to hear from you.
He was talking crazy too much. Look at Deputy Director Voodoo. Thank you. I want to speak on behalf of women. Am I wrong? Are we tired of them asking us questions and all of that? Who's in it? It's not yours, sir. It's yours right now. It's mine. It's whoever I give it to.
How old is he? He should know this by now.
Right.
Come on. That's
Stop
a
talking to me.
performance.
You disrupted my thoughts. I'm, I'm, I'm trying to do the same thing you're trying to do, trying to get to my big one. I'm trying to beat you there.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I know I had to, do all the work because you want to be chatty patty over here. Shut up.
Right. Tell me you like that, don't you? If I did not tell you at my big age and his big age, I'm going to tell you, I don't like that. Stop. Stop.
Yes.
If we get to this age, we going to say it.
Yeah. It's like,
Sir, put my legs down. You know I'm 54.
this way, that way. Yeah. Like, Charles Cruiser.
Not put my feet on that headboard all the way up there. You tripping. I mean, if that's how talking we going to be doing.
Oh, fine. Try to put my foot on the headboard. They're gonna rebound back, and they're gonna be touching the footboard. You keep on pushing my legs. They're gonna boomerang on your ass.
That's the kind of talking going on at our age. Oh man, he was the Michelle. Who the hell is Michelle?
They done found Michelle. Lightbright says I dropped a link in the chat. She put together a live about Michelle. They done found Michelle.
They done found Michelle. Lord have mercy. Michelle about to be young because I'm telling you right now, at my age, I tell her, hush, 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 hush. And don't be calling my name and ask me to call your name. Your name's Sugar, baby, honey, sweetheart. I don't remember your name. I'm 54. I don't remember. Shoot. And not because there's many of you, it's just that, sometimes I don't remember my relative's name. What you want, sir? Just all this talking.
Look at, I thought you were a virgin.
I'm 54. I got 3 kids. I ain't no virgin. Now, I might be celibate right now, but I'm just talking about some future, some past stuff, Red Wings hockey. Some past stuff. That stuff.
Lord, listen, who is this? Mia C said, tell them to hush and put a finger over their mouths. Yeah, that's what you do. And if that don't work, don't try to kiss my finger and suck on my finger. No, nigga, that's for you to shut up.
Yeah, no, don't nibble on the thing. Hush. I want you to hush. That's what I want you to do. If you start sucking on my finger, I'm gonna think something wrong. But I want you to hush. Anyway, I went to see it. As soon as I heard about it, I had to go pull it up and see it. And it worked my very nerves. And there's another funny video with him talking to Ocho. Ocho, who did Ocho used to play for? I can't remember.
I think he wide receiver for Miami, didn't he?
I think so.
Isn't that why he's in Miami? I think he played for Miami.
Okay, yeah. But he's talking to him, and it's so funny. Ocho told him.
Yeah, they do a show together.
Yeah, he said you need to work on your cardio because you breathing mighty hard, sir. Now I already got to put up with you huffing and you want to talk to me too? If you don't shut your ass up, you don't shut your ass up. Oh, he played for the Bengals.
Get him like that. Oh, okay. The Cincinnati Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals. Listen, I'm a dox myself, kind of, not really. I have a relative play for them.
Oh, really?
That's all I'm gonna give y'all. Look, they're gonna look up High Point, North Carolina player. Anyway, look at Grown Folks TV. Grown Folks TV, you hear me? You hear me? We don't want to hear all that talking, sir. So if you one of them talkers, listen to me. I'm trying to help you out. Stop. You're already old. You trying to talk and pump at the same time, and you can't hardly breathe. Stop. It's disruptive. I'm worried about you. I'm thinking you're gonna have a heart attack. Let me hush. These corporate said, "Food cruising your food."
Now you know if Shannon Sharp is breathing hard, Grown Folks is gonna have to be on a ventilator after he get him a piece.
You know, Grown Folks gonna be talking, John. You like this hooker? All right, baby girl.
Oh, come on now, hooker.
You know you're just because you the hooker. Show me what you got, hooker.
Give me that ass. Give me that ass.
We go to church when we finish. We go to church when we finish.
Hold on, lady. I'm slipping around in my dress socks. My dress socks ain't giving me no good grip on the floor.
Oh, she came in just the right time. Just the right time. Oh Lord.
Grown folks gonna be trying to dig in wearing his dress socks.
What's that? He like? Is it baby girl? What does he like to call people? What did he say? Hey, baby girl. What is that saying?
What
You
is
say?
it? What did he say when he come in? What did he say when he be talking to people when he greet them in his room? Hello. What do you? I forget.
Mama, you
Mama.
don't you call me mama while we doing this. Don't you say mama.
Hello, mama. You like this, mama?
You like this, mama?
Oh, take this, mama.
You just threw off my rhythm.
This, mama.
You just threw off the rhythm. I ain't calling you Poppy, and you ain't calling me mama. That's weird. That's some weird stuff. Knock it off. I'm trying to help somebody. I'm trying to help somebody along the way.
Myself.
Tracy said, "Whitehead, what you laughing at?" Let me not start messing with Tracy. I ain't gonna call nobody names. I ain't gonna call nobody else's name in the chat. I'm gonna stop. You know you be telling this stuff. Hush. I done told you. Hush. Hush and take them socks off.
Anyway, hey, mama. All right, Cruiser.
All right, I'm out of here. I gotta go back and catch the rest of your show. It started out real good, but I had training in the middle of it. I'm gonna catch it. Y'all be good. Right. Listen, y'all, these are jokes. These are jokes, y'all.
All right, Cruiser. These are jokes. Grown woman conversation. I love it. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you for spending a little of your shut up for pics of Ronnie Q's toes in mud. Okay. So I appreciate you guys for coming out. Mr. William, Ronnie Q, you doing a holiday challenge this year. I may do a different one. I think I'm going to do a centerpiece for the table. That's what I think I'm doing for the holiday. I want to do you to do a centerpiece, like a runner or something that you would have on your holiday table. A lot of people don't do it because it be in the way of the food or whatever, or whatever. I don't care if you take it off for your food. I want to do a centerpiece for your dining table. That's what I want to do this year. Thank you for asking. Okay, so thank you guys for coming out. God bless you. I'll see you in the YouTube streets. Hope you have a blessed day. And if you see Nest Cat, pick it up because it has got in her special sippy cup. All right. Spencer, get off of me, Spencer. Spencer, are you drunk, Spencer? All right, bye. No view. Don't do it to us.